Decorah will kick off to start the ball game. Heelan will receive and defend the goal to our left. Couple of hellos we got to send out before we get going. Got to say hi to our good buddy Josh Bildy. He's up in Winnipeg, Canada, tuning into the 3A state championship game tonight. And a kid who's a former Decorah kicker and nose guard, played baseball for 3 years for Coach O. Pete Reifenrath is out in Baltimore, Maryland tonight, listening in on the internet. I got to say hi to one of my old college broadcast partners, Josh Sharp, up in the Twin Cities, tuning in as well. Wherever you are tonight, we thank you for tuning in, and hopefully we can bring you some exciting coverage of Class 3A state championship football tonight here from the Unidome in Cedar Falls.
And my friend Wally Johnson, you better have that television volume down and be listening to KDEC, because I'm going to check on you tomorrow morning.
Back deep, the primary deep back for Sioux City Heelan is Connor Niles, averaging 22.3 a kick. Josh Lee has put 36 of his 89 in the end zone. Here is the approach, and we're underway in the state title game. Here's a deep kick that Niles will have to catch in the middle of the T and the 8th, in the middle of the Panthers. So it's first down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Heelan moving left to right to start the game. Just underway, no score.
Again, Josh Lee doing what you expect him to do. Very, very well done. So they start from the 20.
So first down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Two receivers to the right side, two receivers to the left side. Trenton Stolzman, the shotgun formation. Jack Wager standing to his right. The Vikings are playing with a four-man defensive line. Football's in the center of the field. The snap to Stolzman. Has time, throws the left side. Intercepted! Brett Johnson, he's to the 20. Cuts back to the left. He gets brought down at the 16-yard line. Trenton Stolzman throws a pick on the first play from scrimmage. Fights with a golden opportunity early on.
Well, it looked like they were trying to go on a slant pattern across the middle, and it looked like the receiver was semi-open, but overshot with Solzma, and Johnson right there on the underneath coverage gets the pick. Decorah in business here.
11:51 to play here in quarter number one of a scoreless game. First and 10 at the 16-yard line. Split backs, wing left, receivers left and right. Qualley takes the snap, gives to Josie. Somebody moved early. Flag flies. We'll hear from referee Jerry Winter early on. It'll be a false start against Decorah. So an illegal procedures against Decorah. Vikes didn't have a penalty in the semis, have a penalty on the first play from scrimmage here.
Well, Darren, we saw the Heelan Crusaders in a four-man front, but both their outside linebackers on their 44 were right up on the line of scrimmage, so it looks like a six-man line.
Football on the right or far side, hash mark, first and 10 from the 21. To the right side, Meyer, wing right is Schwartz, split backs in the backfield, give to Joe Hansen, right side, breaks tackle in the backfield, lunges ahead to the 18-yard line. He is brought down on the play. The last man up is Mo Marquez, or correction, it's Philip Jacobson, a gain of 3.
Well, a little misdirection there. Josie leading on the play behind our power side. There was a little bit of a crease there, but anytime you got six guys up by the line of scrimmage, one of them kind of slipped their fingers in there and tripped Johansson up, or else he may still be running.
Second and 12 from the 18-yard line. Johnson to the right side, wing right, Schwartz, tight end left is Peter, split backs, Josie and Holt. Qualley takes the snap, gives to Schwartz on a wing back sweep, finds an opening to the 15, runs laterally to the 10, Schwartz to the 5, wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 5-yard line. Connor Niles brought him down. A good patient run for Schwartz for 13 and a first and goal for Decorah.
Well, it was a wing-back sweep from right to left, and Schwartz did a good job of picking where he wanted to go once he turned his shoulders and hips upfield for a nice first and goal on the 4.
First and goal at the 4 on the left or near side hash mark. Meyer to the left side, wing left is Schwartz, tight end right is Peter. High formation with Josie and Holt, a six-man defensive front now for Sioux City Heelan. Give us to Holt, left side, slips a defender in the backfield, runs into a wall at the 4 and gets knocked back. They'll give him the 3-yard line, but a nice play by one of the defensive linemen, Christian Bropes, brought him down a gain of a yard.
Well, they did a good job there. There was a hole at the point of attack. We did a good job opening up a crease for Holt to run through, but their offense or defensive lineman did a very nice job to get off a quick block and swarm down to the football to swarm up Holt. Really no yardage there.
Second and goal just inside the 4. Peter right, Johnson left, wing left, Schwartz I formation. Josie and Holt, football left or near side hash mark. Schwartz in motion left to right. Quality takes, gives to Holt right side behind Josie, fighting to the end zone. He is in! Touchdown! Holt Johansson, his 17th touchdown of the season. The Vikes take a lead in the state championship game, 1:33 in.
Well, it was a nice team play right there because we did have a hole at the point of attack. We had a lead block out in front and put 6 points on the board.
Josh Lee for the PAT. He's 59 of 60 on the season. Peter Kephart is the snapper, and Bryce Pierce will be the holder. Swinging gate on the left hash mark, moves over to the center of the field. Lines are now down. Kepi snaps it back to Pierce, who puts it down, and the kick is up, and it is good. It was a lousy snap. Bryce Pierce with a heck of a hold to get it down, and the Vikes take a 7-0 lead. Minute. And the PAT is good. There is a flag down. They're going to rough the holder afterwards. They're going to run into the kicker afterwards, so Josh Lee will get a kick from the 45. So we'll take a timeout on the field. 10:27 to play, first quarter, 7-0 Decorah. Let's take a break for Brince's Sales and Service. Welcome back to the Unidome, everybody. This state championship game brought to you by Perry Novak Electric and Crane Service. Extending above all others, choose Perry Novak for all your electrical and crane projects. Quillen's Food in Decorah is your one-stop shop for fresh meats, salads, produce, in-store bakery, and all the goods for the game. Quillen's Food in Decorah. And by Decorah Physical Therapy, Arnie and Holly Larson and their staff at Decorah Physical Therapy have been providing quality health care since 1981, and congratulate the Vikings on another great season. With the penalty, Josh Lee will kick off from the 45-yard line. Guys, couldn't ask for a better start.
No, we talked about that in the pregame segment. Anytime you can capitalize off a turnover, it's huge, and put points up on the board. Not only points, but 7 points is huge right there. And just a good job by Decorah to settle down, make some good blocks, and punch the ball in the end zone off the turnover.
Josh Lee will kick off from right to left to restart the ball game. Here's the kick. It is deep, and it is not playable as it lands about 8 yards deep. So Lee 2 for 2 on the touchbacks. Not that he needed it, but he had the extra 5 yards there, Coach.
Right, but you said it exactly truthfully. He doesn't need that 5 yards. He can get it regularly, almost in the 90% time into the end zone off the tee from the 40-yard line.
Moving left to right are Heelan, trailing 7-0, 10:27 to play here in the quarter. 3 receivers to the left side, 2 receivers to the right. Stolzman, the gun. Decorah with a 4-man front. And the Vikes playing with 5 of the secondary as Dustin Smith is a safety. Wager in motion right to left. He's going to get the handoff. Hit by Austin Ashbacker, and down he goes. Wager got the handoff on the fly sweep, moving right to left. It's going to be a loss of 6 back to the 14.
Well, go ahead, Coach.
Well, Ashbacker did a heck of a nice job. He actually hit the running back on that sweep as he was taking the exchange from the quarterback. So he either slipped the block well or didn't get blocked. 2nd and 16
from the 14. 2 receivers left, 3 receivers right. Football on the left or far side hash mark. Stolzma by himself in the shotgun, takes the snap. Steps up in the pocket, got away from run man, got away from Ashbacker. He'll run to the 20. He's hit by Josie Jewell and brought down in front of the sideline. At the 20-yard line, Stolzma, who's not afraid to run, he now has over 200 yards rushing on the season, gets 5 on the scramble.
That's good coverage downfield. Nobody to throw the ball to. We had a couple guys causing some havoc in the backfield, and then Jewell came up from his linebacker position. It looks like he's having to play more of like a rover position tonight, kind of spying Wager, if you will, and that time did a good job just staying right there and picking up a nice open field tackle on Solzma.
9:12 to play, first quarter, 7-0 Decorah. 3rd and 11 from the 19. 3 receivers right, 2 receivers left. In motion right to left comes Jacobson. Now he moves into the backfield as Stolzman takes the snap, drops back the throw. He'll throw the right side. Catch is made by Niles at the 20-yard line. He got by Nimrod. He's to the 25-30, near sideline, and dragged out of bounds. And a late flag coming in as Drew Schwartz provided some extracurricular activity at the 36.
2 bad mistakes on the play. RDB tried to hurry and came from inside and let the receiver after the catch get outside, and then a late hit after the end of the play makes it a big play. Disappointing in that we just didn't sit down after the ball was caught, let the receiver commit where he wanted to go, and then go get him. So a big play for them.
1st and 10 at the Decorah 49. Football on the right or near side hash mark. 2 receivers to the left side. 2 receivers to the right side. Stolzman the shotgun and Wager to his left. 8:55 to play first quarter. 7-0 Decorah. 4-man front for Decorah. Stolzman takes the snap, retreats in the pocket. The ball is deflected and knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Michael Peter with the pass breakup at 2nd and 10.
Well, he learned those hops from us teaching them in bat. No, I'm just kidding. But no, we talked about pass tips early, guys, and that's something, Decorah can't get to Stolzman, but at least you can get your hands up, and that's exactly what Michael Peter did right there. Got those big mitts up and knocked the pass down.
2nd and 10 from the 49-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Football on the right or near side hash mark. Stolzman the shotgun and Wager to his left. 4-man front for Decorah. Stolzman with a long count to the line. He'll take the snap. Pass time. Throws the left side. It was deflected again. Incomplete. The ball ended up getting to Spears, and it short hopped him at the 45-yard line. But Austin Ashbacker got the breakup that time, Coach.
Yep. 2 in a row deflections at the line of scrimmage, and that's what we talked about in pregame, that we might not be able to get to the quarterback for sacks, but you can get those hands up, and we've shown it twice now.
8:48 to play first quarter. 7-0 Decorah. 3rd and 10 from the 49. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Stolzman the gun and Wager to his right. 4-man front again for Decorah. Football right or near side hash mark. Taking the snap is Stolzman. Stolzman with time in the pocket. Can't find anybody open. He was going to throw deep down the left sideline, and it's knocked away incomplete. A good fight between Schwartz and Niles up the far side, numbers at the 10-yard line. Schwartz able to knock the ball away at the last second, and it's a 4th down.
Well, pretty good athleticism shown there by Schwartz. Niles looked like he had the ball, but Schwartz timed it great, had his hands right there. They were trying to set up a screen, it looked like possibly to Wager. We blew that up. They had their secondary receiver down the field, but Schwartz right there to knock it away.
Brett Johnson is back in single safety for Decorah. Tyler Stolen, 37-7 a punt. This kick coming down to Johnson, who makes the catch of the 15 between the numbers and the hash mark, runs to the 20 to the 25, and they're down. Right there at the 25-yard line. The punt of 34, a return of 10. The tackle on the play will go to Manny Alcarez, and a timeout is being asked for on the field. 8:31 to play first quarter. It is a 7-0 lead for Decorah. Let's take a timeout for Wise Buick Pontiac GMC. Welcome back to the Unidome. Darren Swenson, John Carlson, and Dennis Olenzak. 7-0 Decorah. Viking playoff football brought to you by Oneota Valley Family Eye Care, a full-service eye care clinic with cutting-edge technology and an experienced professional staff providing care for the entire family. Oneota Valley Family Eye Care Clinic, proudly supporting Northeast Iowa athletes, and Hawkeye Stages is the way to go from start to finish when planning your next trip. Let the experienced staff at Hawkeye Stages do the driving for you. Decorah right to left, 1st and 10 from their own 25, leading 7-0. A Brett Johnson interception turned into a Holt Johansson touchdown. The Vikings have outscored opponents 125-7 off of turnovers this season. Receivers left and right, wing right. Give to Josie, who plows ahead off left guard. Wasn't much of a hole, if any hole there, as he is knocked back from the 27-yard line. Slew of Heelan defenders that time, led by Bryce Sweeney, a 300-pound defensive tackle, a gain of 2.
Right, really not much of a hole for Josie to break through, and big guy there to stop at number 77.
2nd and 8 from the 27. Football left or near side hash mark. Double tight ends, I formation. Johnson split to the left near side. Here is Qualley. Keeps it on the belly left side. Looks for an opening. Trying to get a block from Holt Johansson. He didn't get it. And Qualley is dumped back at the 25-yard line. A loss of 2. Bringing him down was Tyler Smith on the play. A loss of 2. 3rd and 10 upcoming.
Well, we belly play, and they did a pretty good job of understanding where the football was going. If Qualley would have cut that back, there was 3 guys right there. He was trying to spread it out, wait for a block, but good job by Heelan there to string that thing out, and really Qualley couldn't go anywhere with the football.
3rd and 10 from the 25, 7-0 Decorah, 7:25 to play here in quarter number 1. Receivers left and right, wing left, Schwartz, split backs, Josie and Holt. Qualley under his center, Kephart takes the snap, short drop, throws to the right side, going for Peter, incomplete. The pass was out in front of Peter as he slanted in near the 35-yard line. The coverage on the play provided by Jimmy Fitzsimmons. It's 4th down.
Well, Jacob Qualley, our quarterback, maybe just a little bit too quick on that slant. I think he had a little bit more time than he realized, and he threw it a little wide in front of the would-be receiver.
James Astley on in punt formation. Back deep in single safety is Jacobson. Jacobson at 17-9, a punt return. And Astley at 37-9, a punt. 10 men on the line of scrimmage for Heelan. Here's the low snap. It's bobbled there by Astley, but he moves forward and gets the kick away. Good hang time to it. Knowing the circumstances, it bounces at the 50, takes a Heelan hop, and will be knocked back by Sean Truan at the 47-yard line in Heelan territory. 22-yard punt, no return. 7:05 to play here in quarter number 1. 7-0, and Heelan with a plus territory start now, John.
Well, we've had 2 snaps on the ground. One was the extra point attempt, and that one there, something special teams as you've been very, very sound in, and James did a heck of a job there to corral that thing and get at least a punt off. And so Heelan's in business now. Defense has got to rise up again and make a stop.
Stolzman in the shotgun as Heelan moves left to right. Wager will stand to his left. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Football on the left or near side hash mark. Give is to Wager. He plows off the right side. He escapes the defender. He's hit near the 47-yard line. Hit again and brought down. Getting to him first was Josh Eady. Dustin Smith then bumped him. The finish off came from Josie Jewell between the numbers and the hash mark on the near side. A gain of 0, 2nd and 10.
Well, Darren, you know what I'm going to say? A lot of prancing and dancing and no advancing. That's a lot of lateral running.
2nd and 10 from the 47. Stolzman, quick toss, right side catch made by Niles at the 40. Dragged to the sideline in front of the Decorah bench. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line. Josh Eady, the stop, a gain of 8 yards as Heelan's picking up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, trying to go a little Oregon tempo here, up tempo, fast break, if you will, a quick out to the out. Schwartz did a good job to come up and corral Niles and have the boundary be the kind of the second defender there. Niles did a good job to catch though and turn upfield.
3rd and 2 from the 39, 6:35 to play first quarter, 7-0 Decorah. Receivers left and right, slot to the left side. Tight end on the right side. Wager out of the backfield in motion to the right. Stolzman in the shotgun by himself. Takes the snap. Looks to the left side. Fires the left side. Intercepted. Josh Eady's at the 35. Brought down at the 40-yard line. Josh Eady with the pick. His 5th of the season. The ball should have been caught. It wasn't. Johnny on the spot was Josh Eady.
Right. The ball was, I'm not sure which receiver he's trying to throw to. It was too high for the underneath and not over the top for the back receiver, so not a well-thrown ball on the quarterback's part.
Decorah right to left, 1st and 10 from the 41, 6.5 to play first quarter, 7-0 Decorah. High formation wing right. Here's the give to Josie Jewell. He plows ahead off left guard, breaking tackles, and down he goes. After a hard hit at the 49-yard line on the UNI emblem, hard hit was provided by Tony Tobin, a gain of 8 yards for Josie Jewell.
Well, just a good play. 55 had a chance at the line of scrimmage, but Josie ran through the arm tackle and then took a hit, but good job by Josie staying upright, getting positive yards there on first down, 8-yard gain. 2nd
and 2 from the 49. Peter to the left side, Breitenmeyer to the right. Wing right is Schwartz, split backs, Holt and Josie. Qualley under center, takes the snap, gives on a wing back sweep. Coming left is Schwartz, runs to the 50, cuts back towards the middle of the field, gets brought down at the Heelan 43-yard line. It'll be a first down. Philip Jacobson brought him down.
Nice lane to run in for our wingback Schwartz, coming from right to left. As soon as he turned his shoulders upfield, he had a nice clear path for a nice gain.
1st and 10 at the 43 in Heelan territory. Football left or near side hash mark. 5:40 to play first quarter. 7-0 Decorah. Split backs, wing left. Split to the left side is Johnson. Tight end right is Peter. Qualley takes. They fake on the counter sweep. Qualley throwing downfield. Right side incomplete. Michael Peter had a step on his coverage on the far side. Numbers at the 20-yard line. Little C-sweep 6 pass there, but it falls incomplete, 2nd down.
Well, he had his choice there. He had Johnson open the middle of the field, had Peter there running kind of the drag route across the middle, dragging out, and fortunately there just couldn't quite connect with Peter, and would have been a golden opportunity. Just receiver, quarterback not on the same page.
2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line in Heelan territory. Meyer right, Peter left. Wing right is Schwartz. Split backs is with Holby, or with Josie and Holt. Give off the left side to Josie Jewell. He's hit near the 40-yard line. He plows ahead and gets brought down halfway between the numbers and the hash mark at the 36-yard line. Josie brought down on the play by Tyler Smith. It's a gain of 7, and a lot of that was Josie, Coach.
Most of it Josie, but he did have 2 offensive linemen that continued to push and drive to help him get that extra 3 or 4 yards.
5-minute mark, first quarter, 7-0 Decorah. Decorah on third down conversions is 0 of 1. 3rd and 3 from the Heelan 36. Johnson to left side, Peter to the right. Wing left is Schwartz. Split backs with Jewell and Johansson. Schwartz in motion left to right. Qualley takes the snap, gives to Josie right side. First down and more inside the 30. Brought down on the near side hash mark at the 29-yard line. Jacob Dunn, the tackler.
Just a good team play there. There was a nice hole at the point of attack for Josie to run through. Hovden, Ostley, Peter, and then Kephart did a good job of opening up a gap there and allowing Josie to pick up the first down. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Peter right, Meyer left. Wing left is Schwartz. Split backs, Holt and Josie. Football towards the left or near side hash mark. Qualley takes the snap, short drop. Pressure's on. He'll throw the right side, going for Michael Peter. Inside the 10, but he dropped the ball. He positioned himself well to catch the football, but he couldn't corral it outside the numbers, far side at the 8-yard line, 2nd down.
Oh, that was a nicely thrown ball on Qualley's part right there. That's just a drop on our receiver's part, and we hope the next opportunity he gets, he's with a catch.
2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. Football on the left or near side hash mark. Schwartz will be split to the left side. Tight end left is Peter. Tight end right is Johnson. Split backs Johansson and Jewell. Qualley under his center. Peter, 6 men on the line of scrimmage for Sioux City Heelan. Pitch goes to Josie left side, opening inside the 25, dancing ahead down to the 20-yard line. Jewell with a gain of 9 yards on the play. Jacob Dunn, the man that brought him down, to set up a 3rd and 1 with 4:07 and counting, first quarter, 7-0 Decorah.
Well, good interference out front. Ostley picked up a very nice block, pulling from his guard spot there, and did a good job causing some interference in front, but then Josie had a good cut back there too, picked up a few extra yards.
3rd and 1 from the 20. Meyer left, wing left is Schwartz. Tight end right, Peter. Split backs, Jewell and Johansson. Qualley takes, gives to Johansson left side, 1st down and more, running up the near side hash mark, brought down at the 13-yard line. 1st down Decorah. It was Grant Duncan, the man that brought him down.
Well, they shot a backer, and he went one gap over from where our ball carrier Johansson ran, and that guy took himself out of the play, made a nice area to run into, and a good run by Johansson.
And Sioux City Heelan is going to be taking a timeout. Timeout on the field, 3:29 to play, first quarter. A 7-0 lead for Decorah. And let's take a break for Paul Hudson, your State Farm insurance agent. Welcome back to the Unidome, everybody. Darren Swenson, Dennis Olenzak, and John Carlson. 7-0 Decorah. Brett Johnson interception led to a Holt Johansson touchdown after the first play from scrimmage for Sioux City Heelan. And a Josh Eady interception has led to what is now a 9-play drive and a 1st down and 10 at the 13-yard line. Stop by Berg Cabinets and Construction. Stop by their showroom to see the latest cabinet styles by Birch and the area's largest selection of countertops. Berg Cabinets and Construction, downtown Decorah. Decorah Tire reminding listeners that winter is just around the corner. Be ready for winter weather with a new set of tires at Decorah Tire, proud supporter of Decorah Viking football. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Football on the left or near side hash mark as the Vikes move right to left. 2 tight ends on the line of scrimmage. Schwartz split to the right side. Split backs with Johansson and Jewell. Here is a play fake. Qualley has time, throwing to the end zone to Michael Peter. Overshot him, incomplete. Peter again beat the coverage of Jake Nelson. The ball a touch too long. Passing game just hasn't been in sync tonight, Coach.
No, we again had the man open on what I would call a shallow post with the tight end from the left side going into the post area, but the ball was overshot.
2nd and 10 from the 13-yard line. Peter, the tight end, right side. Brighton Meyer will be split to the left side. Wing back left is Schwartz. Split backs Josie and Holt. Football on the left or near side hash mark. Qualley takes the snap, gives up the middle of Josie inside the 10. Carrying tacklers inside the 5. Brought down near the 3. Kristen Brobst, the man that brought him down. They'll mark him closer to the 4, so it'll be a 3rd down and 1.
That was close, guys. I thought that Josie maybe had a little bit of a bobble there. It looked like maybe it was just a glove that got in the way. Maybe my bad eyes. Maybe they need to get checked. But good hard run. We had a good hole at the point of attack again for Josie to run through, and Decorah doing a good job against that six-man front, guys, of providing some lanes to run through early on. And Heelan's doesn't have small guys. They got some big boys up front, so they're moving some guys around.
3rd and 1 from the 4-yard line. Football left or near side hash mark. To the right side, Schwartz, everybody else in tight. Peter tight end right, Johnson tight end left. Split backs, Josie and Holt. Qualley under his center, Peter long count at the line. Pitch to Josie, right side behind Holt. He gets the first down, lunging to the goal line. He's in! Touchdown! Josie Jewell with touchdown number 21 on the season. 13-0 Decorah, 2:46 to play here in quarter number 1.
Well, it was a pitch to our fullback to his offensive right, and just enough of a hole with the momentum that Jewell brings to the running game. Always low, knees are up, and always going forward. So a touchdown.
59 yards, 12 plays, 3:44 off the clock. Josh Lee for the PAT. All the special team snaps have been iffy at best tonight. Kephart will send it back to Bryce Pierce. That snap is on the money, and Josh Lee is money as usual. So 14 points off of turnovers have led to a 14-0 lead for Decorah with 2:46 to play here in quarter number 1. Let's take time out for the chiropractic offices of Dr. Kelly Reagan. 2:46 to play quarter number 1, a 14-0 lead for Decorah. Just like the players in tonight's game, life sometimes leaves you feeling like you've been hit hard and tackled. Discover chiropractic health at the Swella Clinic of Chiropractic. Healthcare for all ages. And Farm Bureau agent Jason Solon is your lineman in life, helping you protect your family with auto, home, life, and health insurance. Call Jason Solon at 382-8713. Time of possession thus far, one of the key stats, 6:34 for Decorah, 2:40 for Heelan, but the only stat that matters, 2 turnovers Heelan, 0 for Decorah, 14 points off of turnovers for Decorah, and none for Heelan, as Josh Lee's kick is deep, and that one will not be playable either, as Niles makes the catch 4 yards deep in the end zone. First down and 10 for Heelan at the 20-yard line. 14-0 Vikings, 2:46 to play here in the first quarter, Coach.
Well, you know, you can't ask for a better start, and we've really done a good job of not sacking the quarterback, but making him not always see, I think, where he wants to throw by hands up as we put the rush on him.
First and 10 at the 20. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Stolzma in the gun, and Wager to his right. Stolzma takes the snap, pumps once, throws deep down the left sideline, going for counter now as the ball is knocked away, incomplete, and a flag is down. Yep. Drew Schwartz pushed off before the ball got there, and the Decorah crowd doesn't like it, but it's the correct call. Drew, frankly, I think got away with one earlier in the game, John.
Yeah, he did. Well, this time he bumped him. It was a hitch and go, and he bumped him out of the break. We won't revisit last week's semifinal discussion between you and Coach O. We won't have round 2 of that. So.
Well, Decorah fans reacting to the replay, but Drew had his arm the whole time. But you know what? On a hitch and go, I'd rather have him grab the arm and give up 6 points. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line after the interception, or after the pass interference. Stolzma, quick toss left side, dropped. Absolutely dropped by Niles. He might have heard Schwartz coming on the far side. Numbers at the 40. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Well, the problem with the last play, we ended up with defensive pass interference, but the quarterback had all the time he wanted to let the guy fly all the way down the field. Then he comes back with a perfect strike, and the receiver drops it.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Stolzma in the gun, and Wager will stand to his left. 4-man front for Decorah defensively. Football in the center of the field. Stolzma takes the snap, short drop, throws the right side, threw it too tall for Niles, incomplete. Niles got a hand on it, and Drew Schwartz made a diving attempt at an interception outside the numbers near side at the 40, 3rd down.
Well, anytime you wing it around this much, there's the opportunity to have the ball tipped up in the air, and there's been all kinds of balls flying around, and Niles was open again, just overshot him. Solzma, hasn't really settled down. He's been really erratic, if you will, with his throws. Some very good, some really poor. That one was on the poor side.
2:33 to play, first quarter, 14-0 Decorah, 3rd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Two receivers to the right side, single receiver to left. Stolzman in the gun, Wager to his right. Man in motion left to right. Stolzman off play action, rushes on. He'll roll to his right side. He pumps, he fires over the middle, incomplete. Fitzsimmons had it knocked away by Brett Johnson at the Heelan 47 on the near side hash mark. It's 4th down.
Well, the ball was thrown just a little bit behind where the receiver's arm could get extended so that the defender couldn't knock it down. So again, it wasn't an easy throw. He was scrambling. He was waiting to get somebody into space to throw it to, but not as well thrown ball as you got to do in a championship game.
34-yard punt for the first time for Stolen. Johnson and Jewell back deep to field the kick. This kick down to the far sideline. Johnson calling for the fair catch, and he will make it at the 35-yard line on the far side numbers in Decorah territory. So the punt goes 135 to the other 35, so that's 30 yards, no return. 2:20 to play, first quarter. Decorah's offense back on the field, leading by a 14-0 margin. They've scored twice off of turnovers, one leading to a Johansson touchdown run, one leading to a Jewell touchdown run.
Well, and a good catch there, a fair catch by Johnson. There was a lot of traffic in that area, so good job by Brett to fair catch that thing and get underneath it.
Vikes right to left, football on the right or far side hash mark, split backs, two tight ends, and Johnson split to the right side. Qualley takes, gives on the delay to Josie Jewell. He's wrapped up in the backfield, and down he goes near the 36. Jacob Dunn brought him down with help from some other Heelan players who let a lot of people know about it. Gain of 0, 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no hole, and normally when that's the case and you have two defenders right at the point of attack, you're not going to get any gain, and that's what it is. 2nd and 10.
From the 36-yard line, football on the right or far side hash mark. Split backs, Josie and Holt. Wing left is Cole Sweska. Tight end right is Peter. Split to the left near side is Brett Johnson. Qualley takes, gives to Josie. Holt off the left side, plows ahead across the 40 and brought down near the center of the field at the 41-yard line. It was Probst, the man that brought him down. A gain of 5, 3rd down upcoming. 90 seconds to play, quarter number 1, 14-0 Decorah.
Well, try to misdirection pitch there where you fake a pitch out to Johansson, a quick pitch that they've run very successfully, and then give it to Jewell, a fullback 6 play there off our power side. They did a pretty good job opening up a hole. Josie picks up 5 yards to make a more manageable 3rd down situation.
3rd and 5 from the 41, I formation, wing right. Johnson right, Peter left. Qualley takes the snap, gives to Josie off the left side. No, it's Holt. He plows ahead. He's across the 45 and knocked down at the 47-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Josie providing the lead, blocking as Probst brought him down. Johansson with a gain of 6, and the Vikes move the sticks.
That's a good team play. We got off the ball on the side. We wanted to run it. We had a lead blocker that did some help and good hard running, and consequently moved the 6.
1st and 10 from the 47. Sweska right, Johnson left. Wing left is Peter. Split backs, Josie and Holt. Football left or near side hash mark. Qualley takes the snap, short drop, pumps once, throws the right side. Catch made by Sweska at the 47. He's to the 40 up the far sideline and dragged to the Heelan sideline at the 36-yard line. Clayton Benford, the man that dragged him out of bounds, a gain of 11, and that's Decorah's first pass completion of the night.
Correct, and a great throw by Qualley. He had to throw that thing all the way across the field to a nice, just a nice curl out there by Sweska out to the boundary, and Cole knows what to do with it, tucks it underneath, and picks up the 1st down.
From the 36-yard line in Heelan territory, Schwartz right, Johnson left, wing left is Peter. Split backs, Josie and Holt. Qualley takes the snap, short drop, throws the left side. Catch made by Johnson inside the 30. Wrestled down at the 26-yard line. 1st down, gain of 10 yards. The tackler on the play is Philip Jacobson.
Well, it was a slant to the wide out from the left side of the field, and the ball was accurately thrown. Very tough pass to cover at any level if the ball is thrown accurately and you don't get any linebacker support underneath.
1st and 10, 26-yard line, 14-0 Decorah. This could be the final play of quarter number 1. I formation, wing left is Sweska, split left is Johnson driving a throws. Qualley has time. Swings it out right side. Going for Josie Jewell. Diving catch inside the 5 at the 2-yard line. Josie Jewell on the wheel route makes a diving catch. They'll mark him at the 3. 23-yard gain. First and goal, Decorah. Oh, brother, what a play.
Well, not only can Josie Jewell run the football, gentlemen, but he's probably one of our better receivers, and showed it right there. But you have to give credit to Qualley, because he put that football out there, and Jewell went out and got the football and laid out for it and made an outstanding, tremendous high school football catch.
End of one quarter, 14-0 Decorah. Let's take a break for Wintersheek Mutual Insurance. Welcome back to the Unidome, everybody. 14-0 Decorah. It's first and goal at the 3-yard line. Vikings with 141 yards of total offense, 92 rushing and 49 passing. Heelan 24 yards of total offense, -1 rushing, 25 passing. Qualley 3 of 7, 49 yards. Josie Jewell 9 rushes, 51 yards and a score. Josie Jewell 1 catch, 23 yards. Sweska 1 for 16. Trenton Solzma just 2 of 10 passing, 25 yards, 2 interceptions to this point. Decorah with a 14-0 lead, and after a highlight reel catch by Josie Jewell, it's first and goal at the 3 as they move to the north end zone, the end zone to our right, here at the Unidome.
Well, in big-time game, guys, you have to have players step up and make plays, and Josie Jewell made one right there, obviously. But going back to those 10 passes, Darren, one of them went for 17 yards, so really they've only had one big pass play, if you will, in the first quarter there.
First and goal at the 3-yard line. We're waiting for those TV folks to get back, and we'll tell you that when you take the family out to eat, make sure everybody's happy by going to Happy Joe's, longtime supporters of Decorah High School athletics and music activities. And Decorah Cleaners wishing all Northeast Iowa athletes success in their activities this school year. Guys still out on the field, so that allows you to tell us that Perry Novak Electric and Crane Services, extending above all others. Choose Perry Novak for all your electrical and crane projects. Congratulations, Vikings, on another great season. First and goal at the 3. Johnson left, wing left, Schwartz, tight end right is Peter. Split backs with Josie and Holt. Give to Josie, running off the right side, plowing ahead to the end zone. He stopped just shy, just outside the goal line. It's going to be a gain of 2. It's first down or second and goal from just outside the end zone. Philip Jacobson, the man that denied the end zone for Josie Jewell.
Well, it was a push by our right side of our offensive line, but you give credit to Heelan on that one. They had a pretty good pushback, and it's a half a yard short.
Second and goal from inside the 1. Split backs, wing left, split left. Give is to Josie, right side. Walks in, touchdown. 20-0 Decorah. 11:23 to play, second quarter. Josie with his second touchdown of the night.
Well, big hole at the point of attack. Hovden, Peter did a good job there of creating some interference, and then Josie just finished it off there. I think there should have been a penalty there for late hit in the end zone, but nonetheless, Josie gets in the end zone and just hands the football to the referee like Decorah football players normally do, and just walk back to the huddle and act like you've been there before.
64 yards, 8 plays, 2:57 off the clock. Josh Lee for the PAT. First time he's kicked to the north end zone tonight. Snap back in good shape, and Lee's kick is up and good. Decorah 21, Sioux City Heelan nothing. 11:23 to play, second quarter. Let's take a break for Bob Standard. Welcome back to the Unidome, everybody. Darren Swenson, John Carlson, and Coach Dennis Olenczak with you as Decorah leads 21-0 here in the 3A state title game. Quillen's Food is in Decorah is your one-stop shop for fresh meats, salads, produce, in-store bakery, and all the goods for the game. Quillen's Food is in Decorah, and by Decorah Physical Therapy, Arnie and Holly Larson and their staff at Decorah Physical Therapy have been providing quality health care since 1981. Congratulating the Decorah Vikings on another great season. Josh Lee will kick off from left to right for the first time tonight. Connor Niles will be back deep for Sioux City Heelan.
Another stat of the game, Darren. Sioux City Heelan 1 of 4 on third downs, Decorah 4 of 5. Time of possession 9:31 Decorah, 3:06 for Heelan.
Here's the approach by Lee and the kick. This one is deep, and Niles will let that one bounce over his head near the tee, or the back of the tee in the end zone to our right. So the special teams of Josh Lee providing the defense with nice field position. The key is here, it's 21-0 with 11:23 to play second quarter. Got to keep the foot on the pedal on the right here, Coach.
You do, because they're a big strike team. They can score in a hurry. You'd like to really get them demoralized.
Yep. First down at 10, 20-yard line, moving right to left. Stolzma up to the line of scrimmage, will be under center this time. Wager will be the lone setback. 3 receiver set, 2 left, 1 right. Only the second time they've been under center. Stolzma takes the snap, gives to Wager, hole off the left side, and he is brought down near the 25-yard line. Andy Strand hit him first. Austin Ashbacker finished him off. It's a gain of 5 yards.
Well, we got couple new guys in there. You got Sean Chun at the nose tackle position, Andy Strand at a linebacker position. Give Heelan credit there. They had a nice hole at the point of attack. Decorah closed quickly, but not before Wager picks up 5 yards.
2nd and 5 from the 25-yard line. Wager the lone setback. Stolzma under center. 3 receivers set, 2 right, 1 left. Football in the center of the field as Heelan moves right to left. Stolzma takes the snap, drops back to throw. On the roll to the right side. He'll fire the right side. The catch is made by Jacobson out across the 40 and knocked to the Heelan sideline by Gavin Nimrod at the 42-yard line. Gain of 17 to a first down.
It's the best looking pass play they've had so far in this game. It was clean from the get-go. The receiver was wide open from the time he made his break, and the ball was accurately thrown.
First down and 10 at the Heelan 42-yard line. Stolzma now with 42 yards passing on 3 of 11 on the night. 2 receivers left, single receiver right. Stolzma under center, tight end left side. Wager the single back in the offense. Football on the right or far side, hash mark. Stolzma takes, gives to Wager right side. He escapes a defender at the 40. He dances ahead, gets hit by Andy Strand and brought down at the 46-yard line. A gain on the play of 4 yards and a 2nd down and 6 upcoming. Do you think maybe Heelan's going to the running attack to maybe give their defense a break here, John?
Well, I think a little bit, but I also think, they're using their advantage. They've got some big guys up front. Bryce Sweeney, 6'7", 300 pounds. Then you got Skabinski on the other side is a big hog molly, and they're just running behind those guys right now.
2nd and 6 from the 46, 21-0 Decorah. 10 minutes to play second quarter. 3 receivers set, forming a slot to the left near side. Wager the lone set back. Jacobson in motion left to right. Stolzma under center, takes the snap off play action, throws the left side. Niles the catch at the 50, tackled immediately by Drew Schwartz. They'll mark him right at the 50-yard line. They'll give him Decorah territory to the 49. It's a gain of 5, so a 3rd and 1 upcoming for Heelan.
Well, they faked the throw, tried to look off the receiver that ended up catching it by looking to the 2 receiver side and then throwing back to the 1 receiver side, but we had it pretty well covered.
3rd and 1 at the 49. 2 receivers left, single receiver right. Wager the lone setback, tight end on the left side of the line. Football on the left or near side, hash mark. Stolzma takes, gives to Wager. Left side, hit by Josie Jewell. Down he goes at the 47-yard line. It'll be a first down and a gain of a couple. Assisting the stop was Austin Ashbacker. Pretty good response up front, but Wager didn't need a lot either.
No, they had a gap there at the point of attack, just enough crease for Wager to run through. He's a slippery back, but didn't have to gain much. As you mentioned, Jewell brought him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
At the 47.5-yard line, football left or near side, hash mark into Decorah territory. Vikings lead 21-0, 8:55 to play second quarter. 3 receivers set, 2 right, 1 left. Stolzma back to the gun, and Wager will stand to his right. Stolzma takes the snap, rolling out to his right side, rushes on, throws the right side, catch is made by Jacobson, knocked back from the 38-yard line by Gavin Nimrod. It is a gain on the play of 9 yards, 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Well, just an out route to the sideline there, and good delivery there by Stolzma. We've seen him get maybe a little bit more of a rhythm here on this drive, and good job as well by Gavin Nimrod to come up right as the ball is delivered, make a sure and a tackle on the play.
2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line. 2 receivers left, single receiver right. In the shotgun is Stolzma. To his left is Wager. Drop it a throw is Stolzma. He has good protection. Throws the left side. Leaping crab is made by Jacobson. Near side numbers and brought down between the numbers and the hash mark by Johnson at the 19-yard line. A gain of 19 and a first down. The running game has opened up the passing game for Heelan here, Coach.
And that time we were a little bit passive on pass defense. You could see the ball coming, and we waited too long to react with our deepest back to come up that ended up making the tackle. But we should have responded better when the ball was in the air.
7:50 to play, second quarter, 21-0 Decorah. First and 10 at the 19-yard line in Decorah territory. Football on the left or near side hash mark. Three receivers set, two right, one left. Give to Wager, looks for an opening. Kyle cuts it back and gets dumped. James Osley with a solo stop at the 17-yard line towards the left or near side hash mark, a gain of 2.
That's how you deaden the tracks of a guy that likes to spin around and do all kinds of dancing, is just get him right down by the knees. He's not very big. Low center of gravity, though. He's pretty shifty, but James did a good job there. Come in, make a sure and a tackle on Wager, deaden him right in his tracks.
Second and 8 from the 17-yard line. Two receivers right, two receivers left. Football towards the left or near side hash mark. Stolzma in the gun, Wager to his right. Trenton Stolzma takes the high snap, gives to Wager, now gives on a reverse to Niles running right with Stolzma out in front. He runs to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Diving to the end zone. Is he in? They're going to discuss. Yes, touchdown. Niles on the reverse for 17 and a score. 6:53 to play, second quarter. It is 21-6.
Well, the quarterback, Darren, made the final block that really got the last 8-9 yards for that score. You got to give the credit to the quarterback on being a team player and really helping his teammate.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what our fans were reacting to. That ball was inside the pylon. And Tyler Stolen 64 for 66 on the PATs. Snap spot kick is up and is good. So 21-7. Decorah leads Sioux City Heelan with 6:53 to play here in the second quarter. Let's take a break for Randy's CarQuest Auto Parts. Welcome back to the Unidome, everybody. Darren Swenson, Dennis Olenczak, and John Carlson with you. 21-7. Decorah leads in the state championship game over Sioux City Heelan. Decorah Physical Therapy, Arnie and Holly Larson and their staff congratulate the Decorah Vikings on another great season. They've been providing quality health care since 1981. And Quillen's Foods in Decorah is your one-stop shop for fresh meat, salad, produce, in-store bakery, and all the goods for the game. Tyler Stolen has put 54 of his 82 kicks into the end zone, a slightly higher percentage than Josh Lee. So Josie Jewell and Drew Schwartz are back deep for Decorah. But will they get a chance to return it? As Stolen, the left footer, kicks it deep. Schwartz will retreat and catch it in the middle of the end zone. So the Vikes will have it first and 10 from the 20-yard line, moving left to right. 21-7. Decorah leads it with 6:53 to play in the second quarter.
Well, good deep kick there by Stolen. He's a kid that definitely has a good leg on him and showed it right there. And Decorah forced to go a full field now. Hopefully they can use their offense to be their best defense. Defense hasn't been too shabby, though, tonight either.
First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Receivers left and right. Schwartz wing back left. High formation with Jewell and Johansson. Give to hold out the right side. Carries a tackler out across the 20 and brought down on the near side hash mark at the 23-yard line. Big Bryce Sweeney, 300-pounder, brought him down. Gain of 3.
Yeah, not a big hole to run through, and Johansson bounced it just a hair, a half a gap to the right, I think, of where the play was meant to go through, and still was able to pick up a couple 3 yards.
First and 10, or second and 7, I should say, from the 23. Breitenmeyer to the left side, wing left, Schwartz tight end right, Peter split backs, Josie and Holt, football right or near side, hash mark, give to Schwartz, wing back sweep right side. Nice block up front there by Hobie as Schwartz fights forward to the 28-yard line. Peter was out there in front as well. They'll mark him at the 28. He was knocked backwards by Zach Zabinski. A gain of 5 at a third down and 2 upcoming.
That's a play we've run with some success tonight, and kind of running out to that boundary, getting outside of those defenders. Going to bring up a more manageable third down situation, Darren, for the Vikes. I think they are 4 of 5 on third down situations tonight.
Johnson split to the left side. Wing back left is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peter. Split backs Josie and Holt. Football right or near side hash mark. 3rd and 2 from the 28-yard line. Qualley takes, gives to Holt left side behind Josie. Fighting for it across the 30 and moves ahead across the 35 and finally brought down at the 38-yard line. Holt Johansson getting his pinball on. A first down. He was brought down by Omar Marquez.
Well, I'd call it pretty good run and maybe a little bit of shoddy tackling mixed in, but you give Johansson credit. He willed his way to about 3 to 4 extra yards.
And had some nice help initially on the play, too. 1st and 10, 38-yard line, 21-7 Decorah, 5:15 to play second quarter. Meyer left, wing left is Schwartz, tight end right Peter, split backs Josie and Holt. Give to Josie right side. Finds an opening off right tackle, moves ahead to the 43-yard line. Brought down on the play by Omar Marquez. Help coming from Bryce Sweeney. It's a gain of 6 to the 44, actually.
Well, good interference, but an even better job by Josie. He bounced it back inside to where the hole was. The initial hole, I think, was a fullback 6 play where we're trying to run off our power side, but he kicked it back in there and picked up positive yards, 6 yards there on first down.
2nd and 4 from the 44. Johnson left, 2 tight ends. Split backs Josie and Holt. 8 in the box for Sioux City. Heelan give to Holt. Johansson breaks the tackle at the 40. He's hit by Jacobson. He muscles ahead to the 45-yard line. Ends up getting positive 1. Brett Buckman, the man that brought him down. The fact that Holt got positive 1 was his own effort there, Coach.
Yeah, he would have been down about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage if the guy could have made the tackle that made initial contact. But then again, you give Johansson credit for breaking that tackle and getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Decorah 5 of 6 on third down. 3rd and 3 from the 45-yard line. Schwartz to the left side, 2 tight ends. Split backs Josie and Holt. Qualley under his center, Peter Kephart. Football left or near side hash mark, pitch to Josie left side. A nice block from Holt. Johansson plows ahead to a first down. And a late flag coming in as well. I'm afraid that might be a stiff arm face mask on Josie Jewell. The play came from the back judge. They are going to discuss it. It's a gain of 5 yards should the play stand. It happened right in front of the Heelan bench on the far side. And Jerry Winter will tell us all about it. 5-yard face mask on Heelan. Will go the other way. So 1st down and 10 at the Heelan 45-yard line. 3:50 to play till halftime. Vikes with all 3 timeouts remaining. They lead it 21-7.
In my opinion, that one could have went either way.
Yeah.
But, hey, we'll take any break we can get.
Football on the left or far side hash mark. Johnson split to the left side. Wing left is Peters. Split to the right near side is Schwartz. Split backs Josie and Holt. Qualley under his center, Peter Kephart. Long count of the line, takes the snap, short drop, throws to the left side. Catch made by Johnson. There's a flag down at the line of scrimmage. Johnson made the catch at the 40, pending penalty in front of the Heelan bench. Flag came from the head linesman on the far side. Did Decorah have 5 in the backfield?
Might be an illegal formation. I don't know, Darren. But
a chop block against Decorah.
Again,
that's a 15-yard penalty. Boy.
Qualley delivered the ball like you want it, to where we only had the chance of catching the ball. But as Darren just called it, a big penalty.
So it'll be a 1st and 25 back to the Decorah 40-yard line. This is FM 100.5, KDEC FM Decorah, and AM 1240 KDEC Decorah. And KDECradio.net. Darren Swenson, John Carlson, and Dennis Olenczak here at the state championship game. Decorah leading 21-7 with 3:23 to play here in the second quarter. 1st and 25 back to the Decorah 40-yard line. To the right near side is Brighton Meyer. Wing back right is Schwartz. Tight end left is Peter. Split backs with Josie and with Holt. Give up the middle of Josie. Jewell runs the left side. Bouncing ahead inside Heelan territory. Brought down at the 49-yard line by Philip Jacobson. Josie able to get 11 on a 1st and 25. That makes calling plays easier.
Well, give the men at the point of attack, the blockers, credit to get Josie through the hole so that he could have straight ahead running from there, and he did the rest on his own. It was a good team play.
2nd and 14 from the 49-yard line. Peter left. Wing right is Schwartz. Split right is Johnson. Football left or far side hash mark. Give us to Johansson. Looks for an opening. Doesn't find one. He's hit near the 50-yard line, and Jack Wigger brought him down. Right near the 50-yard line. It is a gain or loss of a yard. It's 3rd down and 15 upcoming.
No hole there. Absolutely no hole on the kind of misdirection a little bit there, but just really no hole at the point of attack. There was about 4 or 5 Heelan defenders right there, and Holt had no chance.
Austin Ashbacker in at the quick tackle now for Eric Smorstad. It is 3rd and 15 from the 50-yard line. Decorah 6 of 7 on 3rd down conversions. Split backs Holt and Josie. Wing right is Schwartz. Split right is Meyer. Taking the snap is Qualley. Qualley has time. Swings it out left side. Catch made by Josie Jewell in the backfield and gets brought down. He was tripped up in the backfield and fell ahead to the 50-yard line. The man who tripped him up was Tyler Cropley. It's a gain of 0. It's 4th down upcoming. There's a minute and a half to play till halftime. It's 21-7 Heelan trailing. Decorah and Heelan finally going to take a timeout. They let about 10 seconds go off before they did so there.
Very well played, Darren, on that swing pass on Heelan's part. They had the guy that was supposed to clear out on our behalf covered, and they got a linebacker out very quickly on our Jewell receiver, so that's why it didn't go anywhere.
Timeout, Heelan. Minute 32 to play in the first half. Heelan with 1 timeout remaining. Perry Novak Electric and Crane Service is extending above all others. Choose Perry Novak for all your electrical and crane projects. Decorah Cleaners is wishing all Northeast Iowa athletes success in their activities this school year. And when you take the family out to eat, make sure everybody's happy by going to Happy Joe's, longtime supporters of Decorah High School athletic and music programs. Decorah or Wenatchee County Farm Bureau agent Jason Solon is your lineman in life, helping you protect your family with auto, home, life, and health insurance. Call Jason Solon at 382-8713. They're going to put 3 seconds back on the clock. It is 21-7 the score. Decorah's had the ball 14:52. Bishop Heelan 7:31. Key stat, turnovers 2 for Heelan, 0 for Decorah. Decorah has turned those 2 turnovers into 14 points. James Osley on in punt formation. And they're going to put Niles back deep, and they're going to put another guy back deep near the 25-yard line. First snap was lousy, but this one on the money. James gets the kick away. Good hang time to this one. It bounces at the 25-yard line, and the Decorah will get away from it and let some clock run down, and Matt Whittle will cover it up at the 23. So 27 yards, no return. Minute 23 to play till halftime. Heelan moving right to left with 1 timeout and trailing 21-7. And they're going to take a media timeout here, and we'll take a timeout as well for Spot and Rose Lumber and for Hacker Nelson. Welcome back to the Unidome, everybody. Darren Swenson and Dennis Olenzak, as well as John Carlson at the 3A state title football game. Minute 23 to play till halftime. 21-7 Decorah leading Sioux City Heelan. The Vikes have turned 2 turnovers into 14 points. And they have outscored their opponents off of turnovers this year, 132-7. 21-7, Heelan moving right to left.
And this is where you don't want any funny business happen before the half.
And Decorah gets the football to start the second half. Out of backfield in motion left, Wager. Stolzma under center. Nobody was with him. They'll throw the left side catch made by Niles. Slips the defender across the 20. He's to the 30 and gets knocked back there by Osley and Hovey. They're going to knock him back from the 30-yard line. First down, or 2nd and 3 it will be.
Well, they put 4 receivers to their offensive left and threw to the inside one like a screen for a good gain.
2nd and 3 from the 30, throwing the left side catch made by Fitzsimmons. Slips the defender out across the 30 and knocked to the sideline at the 42-yard line. It'll be a first down. Fitzsimmons on a gain of 12 yards. Brett Johnson didn't use the sideline as an extra defender right there.
Well, they're going to have the fastball going here. Vikes got to be ready defensively.
57 seconds to play in the half. 21-7, Decorah with the lead. Stolzman in the gun, takes the snap. Quick toss left side. It's dropped by Fitzsimmons, covered by Johnson on a low throw outside the numbers near side at the 46, 2nd and 10.
not a good throw. It was very difficult to catch, but probably
it would have helped Decorah more if he would have caught the ball.
Worked to their advantage because it was going to be only a 2-yard to 3-yard gain.
2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Heelan moving right to left. Football on the left or near side. Hash mark. Stolzman the gun. Wager to his right. Stolzman with a long count takes the snap, retreats in the pocket. He's under pressure. He throws deep down the right sideline, going for Niles. Makes the catch inside the 20. Niles wrestled out of bounds by Drew Schwartz at the 5-yard line. 53 yards and a 1st and goal coming up for Heelan.
We got caught watching the football and not getting back there, but Niles is fast, and he showed it right there. And more importantly, Stolzma had time to throw there, plenty of time, and big gain there on 1st down or 2nd down.
1st and goal at the 5. 44 seconds to play till halftime. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Stolzma throws the right side. Ball deflected, and it's incomplete. Michael Peter got his paw on it. The ball went up into the air. Bodies fell to the turf. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and goal at the 5.
Well, that's a real nice play on Peter's part, because that ball would have been accurate from my judgment. It would have been right to the pylon on the goal line. So a good play by Peter and getting his hands up, and I think that's our 4th deflection.
2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Football on the right or far side hash mark. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Jacobson into the backfield in motion, and now Roger Jansen is going to take a timeout. Timeout on the field, 41 seconds to play till halftime. It is a 21-7 lead for Decorah. Let's take a break for Hacker Nilsson, CPAs and business consultants. Trenton Stolzma for Sioux City Heelan was 2 for his first 10. Now he's 9 of 19 for 146 yards. He has thrown 2 interceptions. Heelan is without a timeout with 41 seconds to play here in the first half. Stolzma has now become the 14th player in Iowa high school history to have over 3,000 yards passing in a season. Heelan out of the huddle on the far sideline. It's a 2nd and goal at the 5. It's 21-7 Decorah. There's 41 seconds to play here in the half. 3 receivers to the right. Correction, it'll be 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Stolzman the gun, Wager to his left. 5-man front for Decorah. Jacobson out of the back, into the backfield in motion. Here is Stolzma on an option. Now they pitch it to Niles right side. Runs into Michael Peter, but Niles carries him inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. Clock will run with 30 seconds left. Peter with a nice job of staying home. It's 3rd and goal at the 2.
It was a reverse, pitch reverse to Niles, but we stopped him on the 2.
3rd and goal at the 2. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Stolzma dropping back, fires into the end zone. Catch made, touchdown. Connor Spears beating Josh Eady to the post, and Sioux City Heelan has pulled within 21-13 with 13 seconds to play here in the first half.
Well, good slant post route there, and an even better job there by Stolzma to deliver a ball up to his 6'6" receiver Spears.
77 yards in 7 plays, taking a minute 10 off the clock. The big play was the play to Niles for 53. Snap, spot, kick. It is up and it is good. And with 13 seconds left here in the half, it is 21-14. Decorah leading Sioux City Heelan. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a ball game.
When you have a big strike play and your kids believe in what you can do, when they're down like they weren't really as down as we wanted them to be. And they've come back. What we've got to do is we've got to play our game to start the second half when we get to receive and go down and put another score on the board.
21-14, Decorah leading. They got 14 points off of turnovers in the first quarter. A Johnson interception led to a Johansson score. An Edie interception led to a Jewell score. Jewell scored a touchdown at the 11:23 mark of the second quarter, make it 21-0. Heelan came back 80 yards, 9 plays for a Niles 17-yard touchdown run. And it was a Stolzma to Spears connection there. Stolzma with his 38th touchdown pass on the season. Spears with his 10th touchdown reception on the season. Stolen will kick off from right to left. He is going to kick it deep, and it will go into the end zone. So first down and 10 at the 20-yard line for Decorah. Can't imagine the Vikes doing too much adventurous here.
If we're not going to do something to try to really score, you're going to take a knee, Darren. That's going to be it.
Is your philosophy different, though, if you're not getting the football to start the second half?
Because we do get it the second half, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, we take a knee.
And Decorah will go up to the line of scrimmage, and they will have a double tight end, wing back left. Qualley will be under center. It looks like Decorah will take a knee, and that's exactly what will happen. Well, first quarter was all Decorah. Second quarter has been controlled by Heelan. 21-14, Decorah leading here at the halftime break. And we will be back to recap the first half after we hear from Olson Explosives, Lunch Smith with Northwestern Mutual Insurance, Eastside Body Shop, and Vicks Heating and Plumbing. 21-14, Decorah with the lead here at the halftime break of the 3A state championship game. And let's go with some of the stats here at halftime. Decorah with 11 first downs and 9 first downs for Bishop Heelan. Decorah 134 yards rushing, Bishop Heelan with 33. Bishop Heelan 148 yards passing, Decorah with 48. Total offense pretty much even. Decorah with 183, Bishop Heelan with 181. And Decorah with 15-14 time of possession, Bishop Heelan with 8:46. Bishop Heelan 2 for 2 in the red zone, and Decorah has been to the red zone 3 times and scored touchdowns on all 3 times. Third down conversions, Decorah is 6 of 8, and Bishop Heelan is 3 of 6. And those are the stats here at the halftime break. 2 turnovers for Heelan, turning into 14 points for Decorah, and 0 turnovers for the Decorah Vikings to this point. Individually, Jake Qualley 3 of 7 passing, 49 yards, and a long of 23. Josie Jewell 15 rushes, 76 yards, 2 touchdowns. Holt Johansson 9 rushes, 34 yards, and 1 touchdown. Drew Schwartz 3 for 28. Jake Qualley 1 for -3. Receptions, Josie Jewell 1 for 23. Cole Sweska 1 for 16. Brett Johnson 1 for 10. Trenton Stolzma started 2 of 10. He is 8 for his last 10 on the season. And he is has 148 yards with 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Connor Niles 2 rushes, 20 yards. Jack Wigger 6 for 8. Trenton Stolzma 1 for 5 the first half. Niles with 1 rushing touchdown. Niles 5 catches, 88 yards, including the long 52-yarder. Second longest pass play given up by the Vikings this year. Philip Jacobson 3 catches, 45 yards. Fitzsimmons 1 for 13. Connor Spears 1 catch for 2 yards. So far penalties, Decorah 4 for 48 after having a penalty-free semifinal game. And Bishop Heelan 2 for 10. So 21-14 here at the halftime break. The Decorah Vikings lead the Sioux City Heelan Crusaders. So far in the first half, Drew Schwartz 3.5 tackles, 1 breakup. Gavin Nimrod 2.5 tackles. Josie Jewell with 2 tackles in the first half. And James Osley with 1.5. Brett Johnson 1.5 tackles, a breakup and an interception. Austin Ashbacker with the only TFL for Decorah. 1 breakup for Michael Peter and 1 interception for Josh Eady. Leading the way tackle-wise is Philip Jacobson for Sioux City Heelan. He has 6. Christian Brobst with 4. Bryce Sweeney with 4, and he has the only TFL in the first half, and Tyler Cropley with 2. So those are the stats here at the halftime break as the 3A coaches receive their playoff recognition. Also, the assistant coaches of the year getting recognized from our area. Lauren Straube from South Winneshiek recognized here at halftime. So 21-14, Decorah leads Sioux City Heelan. And we're glad you're with us tonight on both FM 100.5 and AM 1240 KDEC. And anywhere you are at KDECradio.net. Got to say hi to of course, our friends, the Engel Dingers down in the Des Moines area for tuning in tonight. And hopefully we got a decent amount of you with the TV sound turned down and our sound turned up on FM 100.5 or AM 1240 KDEC. So that is your statistical recap. We'll take another time out here and be back with more halftime. Decorah leading Sioux City Heelan in the 2012 state championship game. Let's hear from Greg and Marty Wise with Plan 1 Financial, Wicks Construction, Dick Cavalier and Troy Whitehill with Edward Jones Investments, and for C.J. Huber, your Farm Bureau insurance agent. Welcome back here to the Unidome. Darren Swenson, Dennis Olenzak, and John Carlson with you. 21-14, Decorah leading here at the halftime break. And Coach, you and Paula are going to make 2 straight trips to the Unidome. Something special for your family coming up tomorrow night. Your son Jason going into the Iowa Football Hall of Fame as a high school player. So before we talk about that, let's grab Coach Friedoff here. Coach, 21-14, got off to a good start. You knew Heelan wasn't going to stay down for long. What you talk about in the locker room?
Well, you just got to keep things crisp, play clean football. We kind of got out of sequence with that one penalty, but, that's behind us. We're playing the second half, score 0-0. We got to come out here with our offense, establish ourselves again, and chew up a lot of clock and just do what we do. And
bottom line on the offensive side of the ball, you've been pretty efficient outside of the penalties. Really any changes necessary?
No, you just try to clean a few things up where maybe you're sliding off a block a little bit too soon and trying to get to key guys to make sure that we can hopefully spring a play here or there. But other than that, the kids know what they need to do, and like I said, we got to come out, kind of maybe turn it up that next little notch because it's a championship game. But you know what? The kids are fighting hard. They want this, and we're going to see a good second half.
And defensively on the pass coverage end of things, any adjustments necessary there?
No, the kids know what they need to do. Sometimes with a game like this, especially seeing a team like Heelan, you got to get caught up to speed a little bit. But we got a couple key interceptions there early, and we'd like to pick up a few more here in the second half.
Go get that ring.
Thanks, Aaron.
Jeff Friedoff here at the halftime break. Let's get back to your point. Coach Jason, your son, now the head football coach at Perry, going into the Hall of Fame as a player, I'd imagine you and Paula and the rest of the family have to be pretty proud of that.
Real proud. Jason really, I would say, loves the game of football. Really wanting to get back into it as coaching at Perry, and not an easy situation as far as a program that has had any success, and yet he's enjoying every bit of being back around football on at least a 4-month basis. So he's always really liked the sport of football, and I think he's deserving. Our other inductee, Jerry Rykow from Decorah, it's an honor to be in that same category with a Jerry Rykow and all the success that he's had, and so Paul and I, his mother and myself, are very proud.
And we've just been handed the Class 3A District Number 5 Academic All-District team. We'll tell you about the players later on. And guys, here's the coolest thing: 22 players of the 55 on the Decorah roster made Academic All-District. No, nothing else to say, but you got to be damn proud of that.
Yeah, it's something you obviously they've gotten it done on the field, but more importantly, they've got it done in the classroom where it counts. And not only do they have athletic success, academic success follows.
And let's list those players: Dustin Carey, Brady Dolly, Nick Gosling, Connor Gossman, Cole Hamilton, Dylan Henning, Tyler Hovey, Devin Jostand, Peter Kephart, Jake Qualley, Josh Lee, McKinley McCabe, Brighton Meyer, James Osley, Michael Peter, Bryce Pierce, Cole Rohr, Drew Schwartz, Dustin Smith, Eric Smorstad, Andy Strand, Michael Savaroff, and Josie Jewell, all named academic all-district. On the first team, defensively, Andy Peter and Andy Hubden, Michael Peter, Austin Ashbacker on the line, Josie Jewell at the linebackers, and Gavin Nimrod in the secondary, as well as Josh Lee at a utility position. First team all-district offensive lineman Tyler Hovey and James Osley, as well as backs Drew Schwartz and Holt Johansson. So those are the all-district team, and the four second-team all-district players: Jake Qualley, Eric Smorstad, Josh Eady, and Dustin Smith. And we were talking on the way down. You get the kids like the Jewels, the Johansons, the Michael Peters. They get all the headlines, but without role kids that are above average at their position, you don't have the success that Decorah has had this year, Coach.
No, Darren, and in our defensive secondary, Nimrod and Edie have played consistent, contributing football all season long. You go to the line with Tyler Hovey on both sides of the ball, and you go to Eric Smorstad, and you go to Kephart, and Darren, who am I missing? There's
Dustin Smith.
Oh, yes, and Dustin Smith has played, in other words, consistent all season long. Those guys don't get the notoriety, but they've sure helped our guys that have deserved, you understand, the publicity. Get it.
Heelan will kick off from right to left to start the third quarter. Drew Schwartz and Josie Jewell back deep to field the stolen kick. Stolen 55 of his 83 kicks in the end zone this year. The left footer will kick it deep, and this will come down to Josie 3 yards deep. So first down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Decorah moving right to left here in the third quarter, 21-14. Decorah with the lead, 14 unanswered by Heelan.
Well, as we talked about a little bit heading into halftime, you got to be able to have your offense not only control the ball a little bit here with a solid drive, but also get some points on the board too, because they got a well-oiled machine in Heelan right now, chomping at the bit to get their offense back on the field.
Johnson to left side, wing left, Schwartz tight end right as Peter. I formation with Josie and Holt. Qualley under his center, Peter Kephart. Long count the line, takes the snap, gives to Josie, plows ahead, gets to the 23. Wasn't much of a hole, but he got what he could as he is brought down to the play by Omar Marquez.
Just a good explosive start by Josie and taking a handoff with a lot of momentum as he hit the hole, and he's always low enough that hardly ever does he get bent backwards. I've hardly seen it any time all year. That's what made the 3 yards.
Second and 7 from the 23-yard line. Schwartz to the right side, everybody else in tight. Brighton Meyer tight end left, Michael Peter tight end right. I formation, Josie and Holt. Under center is Qualley. Takes the snap, gives to Holt left side as he plows ahead off left guard, and he'll get to the 26-yard line. Brought down by the outside linebacker Tyler Cropley. Another gain of 3, but third down and 4 upcoming. Vikes 6 of 8 on third downs, leading 21-14.
Well, their defensive end, or six-man guy, came in there and swooped in, made a nice stranded tackle on Johansson, but he did get 3 or 4 yards there to make a pretty manageable third down situation. I think Decorah on the game right now, 5 of 7 on third down situations.
To the left side is Johnson, wing left is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peter. I formation in the backfield, Josie and Holt. Give is to Holt off the right side, first down and more. Brought down near the far side hash mark at the 33-yard line. Josie was the lead blocker, paving the way. Sweeney, the man that brought him down, a gain of 7 yards. Good team play, Coach.
There's a clean hold there, and he didn't get touched till he got tackled 6 yards downfield, and you called it. Good lead block, good hole at the point of attack by our lineman.
First and 10, 33-yard line. Meyer to the left side, wing left is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peter. Split backs with Johansson and Jewell. Schwartz in motion left to right. Qualley takes, gives to Johansson, rest up the middle, across the 40 and brought down at the 44-yard line. A quick hitter up the middle, goes for 11 and a first down. Jack Wigger, the man that brought him down.
Well, good point of attack blocking. I believe that was our quick side, opening up a nice hole there for Johansson to run through, kind of a misdirection play, if you will, and Decorah doing a good job on the last two plays, allowing Johansson not to get touched, as Coach alluded to, for 7-8 yards in the backfield.
2 minutes into the second half, 21-14, Decorah, 1st and 10 from their own 44. Football in the center of the field, I formation, double tight end, split to the right side is Drew Schwartz. Quality takes, gives off the left side to Josie Jewell, bouncing off of defenders. He'll get inside Heelan territory, brought down to the center of the field at the 49-yard line. Josie Jewell with a nice physical run after some nice initial help. Christian Brops brought him down, a gain of 6.
Yeah, we had, again, really good point of attack blocking. I think Smorstead was one of them, and it got Josie going right straight ahead up the field, and he's hard to bring down.
2nd and 3 from the 49, I formation, double tight ends. Put to the right far side is Drew Schwartz. Quality ender is center Kippar. Takes the snap, keeps it on the belly, looks for an opening. He tries to dance upfield and got dumped at the 47-yard line. Gain of a couple to set up a 3rd down and 1. Omar Marquez brought him down.
Let people know about it too. Right there, in my opinion, Quali needs to get that up the field quicker and try to spring it out too much. I mean, give Heelan's defense credit, they sprung it out to the sideline, but he's got to get and tuck that thing under quicker.
3rd and 1 from the 47, 8:45 to play in the third, 21-14. 9 in the box for Heelan, make that 10 in the box. Quali pitch to Josie right side, 1st down and more. He's to the 40, far sideline, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Josie Jewell on a 47-yard touchdown run, 27-14 Decorah. 8:33 to play, quarter number 3.
That's what happens when you want to make the play faster than what you should try to make it. Their corner came up, came to the inside. Josie made a good inside shoulder fake, went to the outside, and then there's nobody that could cut him off at angles.
Josie Jewell, his 3rd touchdown of the night. His 22nd touchdown of the season. 27-14 Decorah. 8:33 to play here in the 3rd. Josh Lee for the PAT. Snap from Kephart a little high. Gloved nicely by Pearson. And the kick is up, and it is good. 28-14 Decorah. 8:33 to play in the 3rd. Let's take a timeout for the A&J Petersburg Agency Insurance and Real Estate. 8:14 Decorah. 8:33 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Viking postseason football brought to you by the Oneota Valley Family Eye Care, a full-service eye care clinic with cutting-edge technology and an experienced professional staff providing care for the entire family. Hawkeye Stages is the way to go from start to finish when planning your next trip. Let the experienced staff at Hawkeye Stages do the driving for you. Josie Jewell with 133 yards on 18 carries and 3 touchdowns on the night. It's his 11th career 100-yard game. 6 of those 100-yard games have come in the playoffs, Coach.
Yeah, quite a feat.
Gets it done when it counts.
That's right.
Josh Lee will kick off from right to left to restart the ball game. Lee's kick is going to be short and returnable down to Niles at the 1. Moves ahead, fakes the reverse, runs to the left side, he's to the 15. Hit and dragged down by Josh Eady at the 22-yard line. First kick that's been returned all night. And how unfair am I? A short kick, I describe it, to the 1-yard line.
Yeah,
that's unfair of me. I apologize.
We expect it to get in the end zone every time, and that was still a good kick. It was high enough that you can have enough time to run down and make it. And they did a good job returning it. We made a good job, in other words, covered it.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Left to right goes Heelan. Wager the lone set back. Stolzma under center. 3 receivers set, 2 right, 1 left. Here's the give to Wager off the left side. Plows ahead and runs into Austin Ashbacker at the 23-yard line. Help came from Jewell and Osley. Gain of a yard. 2nd down upcoming.
Well, pretty good resistance that time. You mentioned Ashbacker, but it was actually Tyler Hovey who got off his block and did a great job there getting upfield and kind of being first to the football there. I think Ashbacker was in there too, but Hovey did a good job there as well.
2nd and 9 from the 23-yard line. 2 receivers right. Single receiver off to the left, counter Niles. Stolzma will be in the gun. Wager to his right. Football left or far side hash mark. Decorah with a four-man front. Stolzma takes the snap, fakes to Wager, rolls to his right. He's under pressure this time. He fires over the middle. Intercepted Josie Jewell. 27. He's to the 15. To the 10. Got away from a man. Stumbles forward and down he goes. At the 7-yard line. Stolzma with his third pick of the night. Josie Jewell on the INT. First down, Decorah. First and goal.
Well, it was a pretty easy interception for Josie. It was thrown right between the numbers on that 42 jersey, and he's a good ball player that's very alert, got good hands, and made a nice return after the pick.
First and goal at the 6. Johnson to the right side, tight end left is Peter, wing right is Schwartz, split backs Josie and Holt. Give to Josie, no, it's a belly key from Qualley, angling left. He's to the 5, dives ahead and knocked out of bounds near the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 on the previous play. A second down upcoming as he was ridden to the sideline by Wigger.
Well, belly playing, and I thought Jake did a better job that time and maybe trying to get outfield. Heelan defended it well, though. They did a pretty good job with that 6-man front, having some defenders out there, but not before Jake picked up positive yards there on first down.
Second and goal from just inside the 5. Johnson to the right side, wing right is Sweska, tight end left is Peter. Here's the give to Holt behind Josie right side, slanting right to the end zone, touchdown, Holt Johansson! 34-14, Decorah with 7:27 to play. Third quarter.
Well, Johansson with good vision as he looked to where he was supposed to go, was really jammed up, and all he did was slid a little bit to the right and walk into the end zone easily.
Johansson with 2 scores, Jewell with 2 scores. Or with 3 scores, I should say. Jewell's interception sets this one up. Josh Lee for the PAT. Snap, spot, kick, up, good. The Decorah Vikings take a 35-14 lead with 7:27 to play here in the third quarter. This for Rockweiler Appliance and TV. Burr Cabinets and Construction. Stop by their showroom to see the latest cabinet styles by Birch and the area's largest selection of countertops. Burr Cabinets and Construction in Decorah. And just like the players in tonight's game, life sometimes leaves you feeling like you've been hit hard and tackled. Decorah Tire, proud discover chiropractic health at the Swilla Clinic of Chiropractic Healthcare for all ages. Josh Lee will kick off from right to left to restart the ball game. 35-14 Decorah, 7:27 to play here in the third. Lee with the approach and the kick. This one is deep, and this one will not be playable as Niles catches it 6 yards deep. First and 10 at the 21-yard line. Second time tonight, Decorah's had a 21-point lead. You can't rest on anything the way Heelan can strike like lightning there, Coach.
Yeah, they're, as we have said all along, a big play offense. We've done on that last pick that Josie had an easy pick of, we had a great rush on. We had 3 guys chasing their quarterback, and he had to throw off balance. He threw right to us.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line. 2 receivers to either side. Stolzma in the gun. Wagner to his left. Dropping a throw. Stolzma throws the left side catch made by Wagner at the 16. Hit by Josie Jewell. Finished off by Austin Ashbacker on the far side. Numbers at the 19. A loss of 1.
Watch Josie the whole time on that play. Just a great job. His primary responsibility was Wager. Just waited for Wager to get the ball and then just forced Wager one way or the other. Didn't open his hips at all and just made a nice try and tackle on the play.
Second and 11 from the 19. Football on the left or far side. Hash Marcus. Heelan moves left to right. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Taking the snap is Stolzma, dropping back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Now will scramble to his left. He's hit by Josie Jewell on the far side. Numbers near the 21 and knocked back from there. Stolzma couldn't find a receiver open. Jewell knocked him back from the 21. It's a third down and 9 upcoming with the Vikes leading 35-14 with 6:35 to play here in the third.
A good coverage sack. He had enough time to try to find somebody, and Decorah did a very good job of staying with the would-be receivers the whole time, so he had to take off and run, and he did a good job there covering his run.
Third and 9 from the 21-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Stolzman the gun, Wager to his right, football left or far side, hash mark, grab it, throws. Stolzman steps up in the pocket, scrambles to his left, looks to dance upfield, gets across the 30 and gets the first down as he is brought down on the far side, numbers by Tyler Hovey at the 33-yard line. Stolzman with a nice scramble for 13.
Yeah, just a good pocket presence there, kind of waited for his lane to open up and then exploited it. Decorah running a 4-2-5 defense where they're running 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. That time Osley dropped into coverage and looked like he was maybe going to come up and make a tackle, but Stolzman having enough presence in mind to know where the first down is and pick it up.
5:49 to play here in the third, 35-14 Decorah. First and 10 at the 33-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Stolzman takes a high snap off play action, rushes on, hit by Andy Hubden, and down he goes back to the 25-yard line. Hubden left that tackle in his dust on his way to the quarterback there.
Yeah, he was on him from the get-go. I mean, he couldn't even try to step from where he had dropped back because Hubden was right there as he basically was turning around from his 5-step drop. So a nice play by Andy Hubden.
2nd and 18 from the 25-yard line. 5 minutes to play third quarter. 35-14 Decorah. 3 receivers right, single receiver left. Stolzman in the gun. Off to his left is Wager. Jacobson in motion right to left. Stolzman takes the snap, retreats in the pocket. Has time, lofts down the left side. Knocked away, incomplete. The ball was a little tall for the intended receiver, covered by Johnson. On the far side, numbers at the 42. Intended receiver was Jacobson. Deflection fell to the turf. It's 3rd and 18.
Jacobson was in the slot. They tried another hitch and go play, big play down the sideline, but right there was Johnson that time, doing a good job in pass coverage there, and Decorah defense now going to try and rise up here.
Heelan on 3rd downs tonight is 4 of 7. 3rd and 18 from the 25. Football left or far side hash. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Stolzman the gun, Wager to his left. 4-man front for Decorah. Stolzman takes the snap, retreats in the pocket, has time, throwing deep down the right side, going for Niles. Niles with an over-the-shoulder catch, but he dropped the ball. He dropped it right in front of the Decorah bench at the 40. Stolzman could not have thrown a better football. Niles beat the coverage of Drew Schwartz, but he just flat out dropped the ball.
There isn't much more to add to that because that's an accurate description. The receiver beat.
But you know what? It would have came back because they had an ineligible receiver or downfield. They had a lineman downfield. That'll obviously get declined.
Okay. But nonetheless, you should catch the ball when it's that finally thrown.
4:44 to play in the third, and Decorah forces the punt after the initial first down on the series.
Jeez.
Stolen on in punt formation. Johnson and Jewell back deep. Stolen moves forward, gets the kick away. Good hang time to this one. Josie makes the catch at the 36, runs ahead of the 40, bouncing right to the outside. He's to the 45. Josie to the 50. Far sideline 45 and brought down. Marquez knocks him to the Heelan sideline at the 41-yard line. A 19-yard return after a punt of 35. And we have a timeout on the field. 4:31 to play here in the third quarter. 35-14 Decorah. Let's take a timeout for Burning Rock Products. Welcome back to the Unidome, everybody. Darren Swenson, John Carlson, and Dennis Olenczak. 35-14 Decorah. They led 21-14 at the halftime break. A 47-yard Josie Jewell touchdown run on the first drive of the second half for Decorah. So in 12 of the 14 games this year, Decorah has scored a touchdown on their first drive of the second half. Josie Jewell on the second play from Heelan scrimmage, an interception. That set up a Holt Johansson 4-yard touchdown. Decorah leads at 35-14 and has the ball first and 10 at their own 41-yard line. To the right side, Schwartz, 2 tight ends, split backs, Josie and Holt. Qualley under center, pitch goes to Josie. Josie looking to throw, firing deep down the right side, going for Schwartz, makes the catch inside the 10 at the 6-yard line. An acrobatic grab for Drew Schwartz. Josie Jewell and Schwartz connect for 35 yards. First and goal, Decorah. Schwartz a little slow in getting up.
Well, it was a running back half pass, even though Jewell is a fullback. It's the same principle. It's a pitch to the fullback, like he's going to run the end, and he pulls up and throws it to a receiver, in this case, Schwartz.
Drew Schwartz being attended to on the near side by Jess Morkin, the Decorah trainer. First and goal at the 6-yard line. Sweska to the right side. Everybody else in tight. 2 tight ends. Split backs to the backfield with Jewell and Johansson. Give to Josie off the left side. He'll plow ahead and doesn't get much. Maybe the 5-yard line has a pretty good response up front by the Heelan defense. A gain of a yard on the previous play. Second down upcoming. Noah swept the man that brought him down.
Well, I want to go back to that previous play with Jewell. He's not only showing he can run the ball, catch the ball, but also can throw it. And you're seeing the multi-facets of Josie there. First time I think we've seen that all season, guys. That quick
Since
pitch.
Since the West Delaware playoff game last year.
Correct. This play here to the middle there, Heelan did a good job defensing in the middle. Nowhere to go for Josie.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line. High formation, double tight ends. Quality option left side. Dancing towards the goal line. He spins to the end zone. He is in. Touchdown. Jake Qualley with the touchdown run. It's 41-14 Decorah. 3:38 to play in the third. Jake Qualley off the true option look. Scores the touchdown, his 9th rushing touchdown of the season. He's a little slow in getting up. He's getting help to the sideline. Perhaps it looks like a cramp as the trainers will attend to him. Josh Lee trying to remain perfect on the PATs. The 5th all-time leading scorer in Class 3A high school history in the state. And the 9th overall, the snap spot kick. It is up and good. Decorah 42. Sioux City Heelan 14. 3:38 to play in the third. Let's take a break. For Greg and Marty Wise with Plan One Financial. First down, or a kickoff coming here for Josh Lee. He'll kick off from right to left. There's 3:38 left here in the quarter. And Decorah leads 42-14. That one well over the head of Connor Niles. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line as Heelan will move left to right. The Decorah Vikings with 3 scores on their first 3 possessions of the second half. And they own a 28-point lead. There's still 15 minutes left in this one. And with the Heelan's big strike ability, you can't breathe easy yet. I mean, it might seem like a broken record, but weirder things have happened, but weird things happen with a team like this too, Coach.
Yeah, we just have to continue to play defense. That's the big thing now.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line. 2 receivers right, single receiver left. Weger the lone setback. Stolzma under center. Football in the center of the field, moving left to right. Stolzma off play action, rushes on, steps up in a pocket, scrambles to his left, now scrambles back to the right. He looks for some open field. He angles at the 20-yard line and escapes out of bounds in front of the Decorah bench at the 22-yard line. Stolzma got 2, but he had to run a long ways to get that 2. Second down upcoming.
Well, just a good job downfield of coverage. I was looking at the Heelan receivers, and we covered them up well in that 4-2-5 scheme that Coach Truon has dialed up for this game. Heelan running those 4 wide receivers, and Decorah has done a pretty good job, besides for that Niles drop here in the third quarter, of bottling up Heelan and making Stolzma have to force throws, and right there he tucks it for a 2-yard gain.
Second and 8 from the 22 with 3:29 to play in the third. 42-14 the score, and a Heelan receiver moves early. Illegal procedure on the Heelan Crusaders. They'll move it back to a second down and 14 from the 17-yard line. Correction, second and 13 it will be. Michael Savaroff is in at the left defensive end right now. Hovey and Ashbacker and Hubden the rest of the defensive line. Jewell and Osley at the linebackers in the secondary. Smith, Nimrod, Johnson, Schwartz, and Edie. Second and 13 from the 17-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Stolzma in the gun. Weger to his left. Football right or near side hash mark. And a high snap to Stolzma. He bobbles the snap. He retreats in the pocket. The rush is on. He steps up in the pocket. He got away from Andy Hubden. He's hit by Michael Savaroff. He gives Savaroff a ride, and Jewell brings him down at the 21-yard line. Stolzma took a lot of hits to get that 4-yard gain. It's third and long for Heelan.
Well, the snap out of the shotgun was very high, and he had good hands and a little bit of a jump to be able to bring it down, and then he fought off 2 tackles for loss. They end up making about a 3-yard gain.
Third and 9 from the 21-yard line. Heelan on the night on third downs is 4 of 8. Decorah is 8 of 10. 2:47 to play in the third quarter. Vikings 42, Crusaders 14. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Stolzman the gun, Wager to his right, 4-man front for Decorah. Grabbing a throw is Stolzman, rushes on. He's hit by Hovden. He got away from him. He steps up the pocket and gets sacked by Austin Ashbacker. Back at the 12-yard line, 4th down. Coverage sack again by the secondary.
It's pretty. Your linemen can really take off because they don't have gap responsibilities on all the passing, and we really had a rush on him that time. There were at least 3 guys that he couldn't twist away from because the coverage downfield was that good.
So Stolen on in punt formation once again. 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 42-14. Snap back to Stolen in good shape. Moves forward, gets the kick away. And this one will retreat and bounce at the 40-yard line inside the 30. Josie's going to try to pick it up at the 25. And Josie will cover it up at the 24-yard line. That one ends up being a punt of 64 yards. And 1:49 to play here in the third quarter. 42-14. Decorah on top. And Josie, you got 3 scores tonight, and you've played an awesome ball game. But if you don't catch it initially, he's got to stay the heck away from that, right, Coach?
Yeah, and especially since we don't need points, we don't want to give up any more points.
True. First and 10, 24-yard line. Vikes right to left here in quarter number 3. 42-14. Decorah on top. Football on the left or near side hash mark. Johansson and Jewell split behind Qualley. Wing right, Schwartz goes in motion left. Here's the give to Josie left side. Finds an opening across the 25. He's hit near the numbers and knocked back. The man who got to him first was Manny Alcaraz at the 27-yard line, and it is a gain of 3 yards for Josie Jewell.
Well, they did a pretty good job there gang tackling. Josie was carrying guys there. Took a whole army to bring him down, but didn't even bring him down. But nonetheless, good hole. You know, in the second half, guys, Decorah's offensive line has really done a nice job opening up gaps for our running backs to run through. Obviously, our running backs have made nice reads, but offensive line doing their job up front, doing it again right there.
2nd and 7 from the 27-yard line. I formation, 2 tight ends, split to the right far side. Here is Qualley, takes the snap, gives off the left side to Holt Johansson, tripped up in the backfield, and down he went. Near the 29-yard line, equidistant between the numbers and the hash mark on the near side, gain of 2. So a third down upcoming with 51 seconds to play here in the third quarter. One thing before tonight, Decorah had never scored more than 23 points in a state championship game. They got 42 on the board tonight. And who did they score the 23 against, Coach? You were involved. Sophomore coach, Ames, Iowa, 1974.
Atlantic.
Exactly. Third down and 5 from the 29-yard line. Split backs to the backfield. Pitch goes to Holt. The pitch was almost behind him, but Holt breaks free. There's a flag down. Holt to the 40, to the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, but Andy Hovden held on the play, so it's coming back. It's a hold at the 29-yard line. Andy Hovden is not an emotional kid. He wasn't too happy about the call, but nonetheless, it's coming back.
It was a running back quick pitch in which our power tackle pulls out as the lead block. It's a real quick pitch. As far as on the run, the running back takes it and hopes to get that big block from the tackle, but we held, and a big run by Johansson's coming back.
And you know what? Andy was slightly outside the frame there. It wasn't a major hold, but by definition, that's a hold. You know what? Nine times out of 10, a play like that does not get called looking at the replay, but it's a hold. Johansson and Jewell in an I formation, third down and 15, back to the 19-yard line, 14 seconds to play. Dropping back to throw is Qualley. Qualley with time, rolling out to his right side. Qualley will scramble across the 20, get brought down near the 24-yard line, and Qualley brought down hard, but Josie Jewell absolutely just sent a kid into next week. As hard as Andy Sock when he got blocked against Sioux City Heelan a few years ago. Qualley scrambles for 4. It's going to be a 4th down and 1 more quarter to go. Decorah 1 quarter away from a 5th state championship as they lead Heelan 42-14. Let's take a break for Farm Bureau. 4th quarter about ready to begin. Decorah leading Sioux City Heelan 42-14. Darren Swenson, John Carlson, and Dennis Olenzak. This is Vikings Radio 1240 KDEC Decorah and FM 100.5 KDEC Decorah. Decorah 317 yards of offense, 236 rushing, 81 passing. Bishop Heelan 37 rushing, 147 passing, and 184 overall. Josie Jewell 20 carries, 138 yards, 3 touchdowns. Holt Johansson 15 for 59, 2 touchdowns. Qualley 3 for 7, 49 yards. So he hasn't thrown the ball in the second half, but Josie Jewell has, 1 for 32. Decorah, time of possession 21-33. Bishop Heelan 14-27. So Decorah will punt from left to right to restart the ball game. As we get to the 4th quarter, got to say hi to my friends, the Merricks, down in Pro, have been tuning in tonight, watching the TV, listening to us.
I think Hattie's listening too down in.
We already said hi to him.
Oh, I must have missed that.
Oh, but we sent our loving greeting out to the Engeldinger family down in Des Moines. He asked if he didn't want Coach and I to get into any more fights. We haven't done so tonight, but you know what? When your football team is playing this well, Coach, it's hard to be angry about anything at the moment. James Osley will punt from left to right to restart the ball game. And Jacobson will be the deep back near the 35-yard line. They have another man near the 45-yard line. Osley receives the snap, moves forward, gets the kick away. This one turns over as Jacobson makes the catch. Far side numbers at the 35. He runs across the 40, runs to the 50, hit by Josie Jewell, escapes that tackle, and Jacobson gets pulled down out of bounds by Eric Smorstad at the Decorah 43-yard line. So Decorah's punt went... The punt went 36 yards. The return went 19 yards. 11:46 to play. Decorah up 42-14. Heelan football 1st and 10 at the Decorah 43.
Well, Osley got off a sky punt, but their return man did a really good job in bringing it back half the distance that the punt went.
Actually, more than that. 11:46 to play. 42-14 Vikings. Heelan football moving right to left. 3 receivers to the left side, single receiver right. Stolzma takes the snap, short drop, ball deflected, and it's knocked down incomplete. Austin Ashbacker with a deflection near the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
It's about our 7th or 8th deflection tonight. Decorah's done a really good job. We talked about that in the pregame. They've gotten to Solzma here in the second half, but they've also gotten their hands up again. I think that's about the 2nd or 3rd deflection this half, and good job there by Ashbacker to get those puppies up and showing the athleticism of that defensive line, too.
2nd and 10, 43-yard line. 42-14 the score. I formation, receivers left and right. Stolzma takes the snap, gives to a new back in the game. He'll run off the left side, inside the 40 and covered up near the 38-yard line. I believe that back was Manny Alcarez as Hovden brought him down at the 38-yard line near the near side hash mark, a gain of 5.
That's probably as big a hole as they've had on a running play to help their back make positive yardage.
42-14 Decorah, 11-17 to play, 3rd and 5 from the 38-yard line. Stolzma up to the line of scrimmage. Wager will be the lone setback. In fact, it'll be an offset eye to the left. Receivers left and right. Football towards the left or near side hash mark. Stolzma under center, takes the snap, off play action, has plenty of time, throws deep down the right side, going for Niles, and the ball is fought for, incomplete. Josh Eady turned his head exactly when he needed to, outside the numbers far side at the 15-yard line, and was able to knock that ball away. 4th down upcoming.
Ball hung up just enough there for Eady. That's a long pass to throw and out, and Solzma has been pretty accurate with those footballs. It was there, but Josh Eady made a fine defensive play as well.
4th and 5 from the 38-yard line. 10:57 left. Decorah 42, Heelan 14. 3 receivers set, 2 right, 1 left. Stolzma in the gun, Wager to his right. Decorah fans on the other side. Talking defense, trying to throw. Stolzma hit as he throws the left side. Incomplete. Niles fell down at the 20-yard line. Josh Eady was the only man who had a chance at the football. And a 4th down turnover back to Decorah. 10:51 to play. 42-14 Vikings.
Well, I honestly don't know how their receiver fell down, and the quarterback looked only at him, so he let it go and didn't have a chance, obviously, to yo-yo it back in, and there wasn't any receiver.
All right, let's take a timeout here for Farm Bureau. First down and 10 will be from the 38-yard line with 10:50 to play. They give up the middle to Josie Jewell. He runs off right guard. Bounced it a hole to the outside right. Actually, that was Johansson, and he squeezes ahead for a 3-yard gain to the 41-yard line as the Vikes brought down in the middle of the field. So Tyler Hovey getting a nice round of applause as he is replaced in the lineup. Part of that offensive line that has done such a good job today. McKinley McCabe is now in at the power guard, and Cole Hamilton is in at the quick guard now. 2nd and 7 from the 41-yard line. Here's the give to Drew Schwartz, sweeping left on a handoff as he is brought down. Brought down on the play by Omar Marquez. 3rd down upcoming as Schwartz brought down outside the hash mark at the 42-yard line. So that offensive line was the difference. Andy Hubden, James Astley on that power side, Kepi at center. Quick side of Smorstad and Tyler Hovey. Hamilton's in there at the quick side now, and McKinley McCabe is in at the power side, and you got to throw Michael Peter in that group as well. 3rd down and 6 from the 42. Receivers left and right. Wing to the left side is Schwartz. Split backs with Josie and Holt. Qualley up to the line of scrimmage, counting the seconds down on the play clock with 9:35 to play and a 4-score lead. Pitch goes to the outside, and Josie Jewell. Jewell angling right to the 45. He runs to the 50. He gets a first down and is brought down in front of the Decorah bench at the 47-yard line in Heelan territory. Brought down on the play by Kennedy O'Brien. A good patient run of 10 yards for Josie Jewell.
Well, just Darren's key phrase in that sentence was patient. He waited for his blocks, had enough burst of speed to the edge, and Josie, again, carries some tacklers there and picks up first down yards. More importantly, stays in bounds.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. 9:08 to play, 42-14 Decorah. Qualley under center with an I formation, wing right, split right is Brighton Meyer. Here's the give up the middle to Josie Jewell. He plows ahead off right guard, and Josie Jewell gets down to the 42-yard line as he ran it up the near side, hash mark, a gain of 4 yards. 2nd down upcoming, Josie Jewell on the night, now with 22 carries and 153 yards, Coach.
Yeah, and our line is still doing a nice job of giving the backs the opportunity to square up as they go downfield. They're not running sideways, which makes it easier to tackle. They're taking everything straight ahead. So good team play.
8.5 minutes to play in this one. 42-14 Decorah. Vikes looking to win their first title game since '89. Double tight, split to the left side. Qualley gives to Jewell, left side, plows ahead off left tackle. Gets near first down yardage at the 36-yard line. Brought down on the play by Tyler Smith. It'll be 3rd and short, or so it appears. And in fact, Jerry Winter's crew is going to measure. Decorah 8:03 away from their 5th state title in school history. They won the first 4 titles they were in. They have lost the last 4 title games they're in. And it's going to be a first down after the measurement. 1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Of course, that '89 team was part of 3 in a row. You were a part of that calling plays, Coach. What's your memories of that team?
Well, the 3 in a row were all, balanced type of teams. Good defense, plenty of offense, much like this.
1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Split backs. Tight end left is Peter. Wing right is Schwartz. Dropping a throw is Jake Qualley. Qualley with time. Throwing down the middle of the field. Going for Peter. Makes the catch. 10-5. Touchdown. Qualley to Michael Peter for a state championship dagger. 7:36 left. 48-14 Decorah.
Well, just a nice drag route across the middle of the field, and best throw by Qualley tonight right there, puts the dagger in the coffin, and good job there by quality, more importantly, better job by our offensive line. And I like our 2008 guys down there looking up at our box and giving Riley some props there. Gotta love that.
Josh Lee trying to go 7 for 7 on the PAT. Snap, spot, kick, up, good. Josh Lee, 66 for 67 on the PATs. The Vikes 7:36 away from making it official. 49-14 Decorah. Let's take a break for Brinsis Sales and Service. Welcome back to the Uni Dome, everybody. Darren Swenson, Dennis Olenczak, John Carlson. 7:36 to play, 49-14 Decorah. Jake Qualley, 4 of 8, 85 yards, 1 touchdown. Qualley on the season now with 12 touchdowns and 1 pick. Can't ask for too much more than that, guys.
No.
9 touchdown receiving by Michael Peter. The most Decorah pass catcher has had in quite some time. And Josh Lee going to kick off from left to right once again. This one going deep. Niles has to catch it a yard deep. You could have gotten some pretty big odds wondering if there would be a running clock in this baby tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's, wow. As Coach just said, leaving no doubt in everybody's mind who the champion in 3A this year, Decorah Vikings. Just a nice performance. And man, I just so happy for all these coaches. They've had kind of a sour taste in their mouth after last year, and these kids too, and just to come out here and put it all together in a state championship game, you can't ask for much more than that.
So first down for Stolzman. Company I formation in the backfield. Receivers left and right. Give to Jack Wager. Off the left side. Runs across the 25. He's hit near the 26-yard line and knocked back from there. 7:25 to play, 49-14 the score. And of course, when you have a situation like this, and we talked a little bit about it on the way down, you're always going to compare your state championship teams, and that's fun coffee talk conversation. But I think it's one of those deals, in all honesty, Coach, that if you start comparing teams, you probably don't appreciate what these kids are doing. And I'll let you comment after this play. 2nd and 3 from the 27-yard line. Give to Wager off the left side. First down and more. Spins back towards the middle and gets covered up at the 32-yard line. Coach?
Well, this performance tonight, caps what they've done all year. They've played up to their level. They've never played down. And not that you would expect against a good team like Heelan, but the good thing is they've tried to outplay their best play each time out, and tonight is one of those best plays again.
And we'll get some of these new kids in the ball game here on the radio. First down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Stolzman takes, pitch goes to Wager, running around the right end. Wager hit by Brett Johnson, escapes his tackle, dances forward and gets covered up by Peter Kephart outside the numbers far side at the 40-yard line. Sean Truitt was in at the defensive line that time. McKinley McCabe, Austin Ashbacker up front with Michael Savaroff. Now Josh Carlin and Devin Jostan will come to the game. The linebackers right now, Andy Strand and Peter Kephart. Drew Schwartz, Josh Eady, Dustin Smith, Gavin Nimrod, and Brett Johnson in the secondary for Decorah. Austin Ashbacker coming off the field. Him and Andy Hovden share a hug on the sideline. 2nd and 3 from the 40-yard line with 5:40 to play. Give to Wager off the left side. Now he cuts it back and gets covered up. Andy Strand. You know what? You and I have talked about it a lot, John. Andy Strand's going to be a darn good linebacker. Zach Scheller and Dylan Korsnes coming to the ball game.
Yeah, he's going to be a good one. Just a solid, steady player, and well-deserved round of applause for Gavin Nimrod and for Drew Schwartz.
1st and 10 at the 43 with 5:13 to play. 49-14, Decorah on top. I-4 offset backfield to the left side. Fitzsimon's in motion, pitch to Wager left side. And he gets brought down. A nice open field stop there. Dustin Smith and Brett Johnson. You talked about some unsung kids early on. You mentioned 6 seniors. I'm going to throw Brett Johnson in that group too, Coach.
Yeah, he's been a player for this team all year.
And, of course, the added layer of playoffs allows this to happen. This will be the winningest team in Decorah history, their first 14-win season in Decorah history. 4:24 left in this one. Offset backfield to the left side. Taking the snap, Stolzma dropping back to throw. Stolzma throwing deep down the right sideline, and it's caught by Niles, who fought it away from Josh Eady, and down he goes at the 12-yard line far side. So Josh Eady had pretty good coverage there, but Niles fought the ball away from him. Other players in the game right now, Kyle Kane coming in. Much to the chagrin of Sioux City, Heelan, I'm sure. He was the winning pitcher against Heelan in the state baseball semifinals.
I'm glad you explained that so that people know what we're talking about.
Also, Matt Coffey is in the game for Decorah. By the way, we'll have a brief recap from up here, and then we're going to head down to the media room and get some live interviews on the radio after the game. 49-14, 3:20 left in this one. High formation in the backfield, receivers left and right. Stolzma takes the snap, drops back, throws the right side, going for Niles, and it's a catch for Niles, touchdown. That's a heck of a athletic grab for Connor Niles, who fought it away from a pretty good effort from Josh Eady, and it's 49-20 with 3:21 left in the ball game.
Well, Darren,
wow.
We can't take away obviously what Decorah has done tonight, but this Heelan squad's going to be back. They've got a lot of guys back next year. That Niles kid is a playmaker, and you can see why right there. He's got some wheels and some ups.
Jacobson going to be back at a wide receiver. Stolzma, the quarterback, is just a junior. Drew Kasper-Bauer is a sophomore. Cropley a junior. Wager just a freshman, as the PAT is up and good. 3:21 left in this one. 49-21. Decorah leading Sioux City Heelan with 3:21 left in this one. And let's take a break for Wise Buick Pontiac GMC. For Paul Hudson, your State Farm Insurance agent. Stolen will kick off from right to left to restart the ball game. This one is going to be deep, and Josh Eady will field it 5 yards deep. Enjoying some of the Twitter conversation. 3:21 left, 49-21 the score, and some people may not like this one, but this is from our good friend Justin Elbers. Who needs the spread when you've got the wing tee? As Bryce Pierce is now in at quarterback for Decorah. Dylan Henning will be split to the left side. Dustin Carey is the tight end on the right side. Michael Savaroff and Andy Strand will be your split back tandem. Wing back left is Cole Sweska. Bryce Pierce hit in the backfield. Got away from one tackle, running right ahead to the 24-yard line. Up front, Nick Gosling, Cole Hamilton, Sean Truan is the center, Josh Carlin, and McKinley McCabe. And Dolly is the wingback in this situation. So, Coach, if I remember correctly, last time unbeaten for Decorah was 89, correct? Was that an unbeaten team? 88, you had one loss.
Yeah, 89 was undefeated.
And 87 was undefeated.
Right.
89
had one loss.
One loss.
Right.
As first, second down and 5 it'll be. Give off the right side to Andy Strand, who plows ahead, moves to the 29-yard line with 2:33 left in this one. I understand that the TV has awarded Josie Jewell the MVP. I hope by a unanimous vote. But I'd give some honorable mention to the Decorah offensive line tonight. 21 carries, 160 yards, 3 touchdowns for Josie Jewell. 1 of 1 passing for 32 yards. And Josie with 4 tackles, 1 interception, and a half of a tackle for loss. 3rd and 1 with 2 minutes to play, and a 49-21 lead for Decorah. Give this to Andy Strand off the right side. Gets the first down ahead to the 32-yard line. Cole Rohrer coming in. Couple of new offensive linemen coming in. Jacob Garza, as well as Riley Rue coming in on the offensive line as well. Matt Whittle was in on the previous play. Coaching staff getting as many kids as they can in, as the Decorah Vikings are going to be state champions here in 2012. Split backs in the backfield. Wing left, Dolly split to the left side is Rohr. Tight end right, Kyle Kane. Here's the give to Dylan Korsnes. He finds the gap off the left side, and Dylan gets across the 32 to the 36-yard line. Sam Johnson's coming in now. Also, Dalton Mott coming in. A couple of new offensive linemen coming in as well. That'll be Kelvin Baumler. And there was one other, and we'll get it once they come up to the line of scrimmage. 1:09 to play. Fruin is still the center.
1 minute to go in the season.
And the other lineman in there, Cody Carlin now. Korsnes and Johnson is in an I formation, 53 seconds left in the game. Bryce Pierce takes the snap, gives to Korsnes left side. He gets buried off the left side to the 37-yard line. And let's get some other kids in now. As coming into the game will be Michael Ruiz. Also coming in will be Easton Schmitz. And Decorah has to snap it one more time.
And no hang loose signs by Spildy on the Jumbotron. That's a good sign there.
Bryce Pierce up to the line of scrimmage. Bryce Pierce under his center, Easton Schmitz. Takes the snap. Gives on a wing back sweep to the right side. Down goes Johnson. And the countdown is on. Decorah High School has waited 23 years for one for the thumb. They finally have it. The state championship trophy is heading back to Wintersville, USA. Decorah 49, Sioux City Heelan 21. Wow. What else can you say about this performance tonight, fellas?
Just a complete performance. You know, they left their best game for last, and just did a really, really fine job of taking advantage of mistakes and miscues by Heelan, and just a great, great effort by Decorah, and have to be proud of these kids after having a sour taste in their mouth last year up here in the or down here in the dome, coming back and getting the title this year. I know there was a lot of tough sledding during the year, and just a great, great performance by the Vikings here tonight.
49-21. Teams shaking hands in the center of the field. The Decorah Vikings are the 2012 Class 3A state champions. Coach?
Well, the win isn't a surprise. The margin of the score, to me, is a surprise, Darren.
Bill Post standing at the 45-yard line, clapping his hands, pumping his fist.
Well, and to me, a real sign of good sportsmanship. Coach Jansen and Coach Post had a nice exchange there, and Coach Post, he's got to enjoy this one. He's been snake bit how many times? What's this, his fourth time in the state title?
Fifth, actually.
Fifth, yeah, and so this is a good one to get finally, and another great moment down there. Sean Truin with his dad, and then you got Bryce Pierce, another player with his dad as well. And I know, Coach, that was something special for you, I'm sure, with your son Jason winning a few state titles as well.
Well, and I think of a kid like a Sean Truin who early in his life went through so many health issues. And for that family, you got a dad coaching in a state title game and a son playing in a state title game. I believe now Tyler and Tom Hovey become the first father-son in Decorah history to both win state titles, if I'm not mistaken, Coach. If you know anybody else, please correct me.
No, I don't know of anybody else.
The state championship trophy is coming back to Decorah. It is the third time in state history that a school has won both boys and girls cross country and Decorah and football in the same year. And I think it's one of those deals, and I think we can be proud of the overall athletic program, because bottom line, so often you hear this nonsense that if you're good at one thing, you can't be good at another sport. And you know what? I think this fall has proved that to be gobbledygunk there, Coach.
Darren, for Decorah, the programs have really, in most cases, represented themselves well in all competitions, and I'm talking about all co-curricular activities. So you have a lot of guys on this team that carry over into the fine arts and help them be very successful.
And a lot of the guys on this team took home a second-place trophy at state baseball, a first-place trophy at the state track meet. You had some state golfers that won. You know what? This is just an unbelievable run that we've been fortunate enough to witness right now, John.
Yeah, it's something special. A lot of good things. Let's listen to this.
And the Decorah Vikings just got their state championship trophy. They're holding it high downstairs. Guys, we're going to exit the broadcast, and we're going to go down and do some interviews in the media room. I'll have you guys clean up here, and then join me down in the media room to recap the broadcast and the season. So for listeners at home, we'll check back in with you at about 9:45 tonight, and we will have our interviews from the locker room at that time. Decorah is the 2012 state football champions as they have defeated Sioux City Heelan 49-21. We'll take a 10-minute break and be back with more on Vikings Radio 1240 KDEC and FM 100.5.